What is up, everybody, and welcome to the WAN Show. We've got a great show lined up for you guys this week. We're going to be talking about YouTube taking down a video that showed how to turn your Plex server into a live TV channel. That was dangerous and harmful. Dangerous.
Yeah, we can't have that.
Yeah, you might have...
You might store ISOs there.
You wouldn't download a Danger, would you?
I would download. I have downloaded Danger.
You've downloaded Danger.
I have objectively downloaded Danger.
How did you download my middle name? In other news, Microsoft has blocked more ways to set up a Windows 11 local account. Do they have like a committee, an internal committee for how to make things less convenient, how to make Windows worse? Good committee, quality committee.
It feels like it sometimes.
Truly doing the Lord's work.
In good news, Synology backpedals on banning third-party hard drives. And in... is there more good news?
I told them there was a good show. I told them it was a good show.
It is going to be a good show, but is there more good news? Microsoft promises more Xbox hardware still on the way. Do you care about that? I don't know.
Sure, let's go with that.
That's the best I could get.
The show is brought to you today by Vessi, Proton, Squarespace, and Ubiquiti, alongside, of course, our wrap partner, dbrand, our laptop partner, Dell, and our chair partner, Secret Lab.
Dude, with the flip around?
The what?
You did it out of order.
Did I?
Yeah. You even ever so slightly hiccup. You don't even notice anymore, do you? You just autocorrect. That's fantastic.
What was the flip around?
You did the middle one, then the top one, then the bottom one. Did he not? I thought he just did that.
Just over a week ago, Spaceinvader 1 had a video taken down from their channel for, and I quote, dangerous and harmful content. The video in question showed ErsatzTV, a program that lets you convert your Plex, MB, or Jellyfin library into a live TV channel. Spaceinvader 1 states that they are sure to never include copyrighted content, and in this case, even used public domain films such as The Brain That Wouldn't Die.
Amazing.
Since this takedown, they have requested an appeal with no further update on whether this was resolved. They did say the video is still up on their Patreon for free in case you guys are interested in seeing it and supporting. Our discussion question here from the one and only Elijah Horner is, it feels like we know what the real reason was for this video being taken down, considering that we had our part 2 of De-Google Your Life taken down for showcasing an ad-free workaround for YouTube. Would it be better if Google just told you the reasoning outright rather than saying dangerous and harmful? Or is there a reason for them to keep this vague?
There's definitely a reason. There's absolutely a reason. You never, if you want, whenever you're trying to moderate a social platform, you can't be too specific about the rules, because all that does, I mean, we saw this with Twitch.
Right.
Twitch tried to implement some rules of what you couldn't do in regards to sexually.
You've got to be, at least within 4 inches of your chin for your neckline. But then, so you'll have people at 3.9 inches, or they'll get a chin extension, injection so that they can wear a slightly lower shirt or whatever, right?
Whatever. Like, I know some person wore really tight-fitting green clothes and then green screened the game onto the clothes. So you couldn't actually see them wearing any clothes, so it gave the illusion that they were... Like, people will find a way no matter what. There is as many examples of this as you want. This is with standard everyday law. This is with rules on platforms, whatever. So if you're vague and you're just like, you broke a rule, bad, then it's harder for those people to try to gamify working around the rules.
Right. So why don't we try to dig into why they care?
I don't know who it was.
Why they care about this? Because here's a funny thing, and I am probably about to get myself into trouble here because
nice. Let's go.
Yeah, I mean,
Good.
You know what? We're pretty deep into the show at this point. I think realistically, most people probably aren't watching anymore. Windows free Linus. Okay. Here's this guy. Look at this hair. I mean, can you imagine being in your late 30s and doing this? What is this bracelet? Okay, the point is, it doesn't matter. Are you paying too much for Windows? He's wearing this pirate hat.
Fantastic.
Free Windows. Okay.
I think whoever dyed your hair there did a really good job.
Quality job.
Yeah.
That video was uploaded, I think, a day after our warning for De-Google Your Life Part 2 expired. Because if we had uploaded something to do with piracy, which, by the way, Google, just to let you know, 100% agrees with me that ad block is piracy. They're real clear on that.
Wow, I wasn't sure about that one.
Yeah, well, no, that was one of the big arguments for why I was wrong.
Oh.
Like back when I first said that. Like, well, Google doesn't. Yeah, they do. They definitely do.
They have the extension so that they can stay competitive, not because they like it.
So our video, how De-Googling Your Life Part 2, was taken down because of specific instructions, which I don't even know if we got that deep into it, but basically talking about circumventing ads on YouTube. And the justification given to me was that it was because it was anything around breaking a digital lock was essentially, dangerous, harmful, can't have it on the platform.
Really?
So we waited 91 days or whatever the number was. I don't remember, 92 days or something. Basically, we had this video done when De-Google Your Life Part 2 went up, but we held it until it wasn't a strike, but until our warning expired so that we wouldn't accumulate 2 warnings, because I think the third one, you're actually in serious trouble and you end up with like a strike or a channel suspension or something like that. Or maybe it's the second one. Don't quote me on the details. The point is, we didn't want 2 warnings. We didn't even want 1 warning. I don't know why I'm talking about this right now then. So this video contains pretty specific instructions on how to obtain Windows for free. Why doesn't YouTube care? So my theory at the time, because we've talked about piracy lots, my theory at the time was the only reason that De-Google Your Life Part 2, ruffled their undergarments was that it was specifically around YouTube, around their platform. I can't figure out where this ErsatzTV thing falls into that, because I doubt it has anything to do with people wanting to broadcast YouTube. I mean, the whole point of YouTube is that it's on demand. It's not like a streaming service. And the kind of piracy that it seems like they are concerned about...
I promise you there are auto-downloader scripts for Plex that scrape YouTube channels.
Sure, but what would be the point of watching that? It would be far more of a waste of your time to sit through a whole bunch of video from that channel that you don't want to watch in order to get to the one you want to watch versus just sitting through the ad on YouTube. Because this is for streaming.
Oh.
Yeah. So, like, there's no real threat to YouTube here. The main threat is probably more along the lines of enabling people who run, like, pirate video streaming subscription services,
right.
Like having a Disney movie channel that you have, people in your social circle. You advertise on Facebook Marketplace or Craigslist or whatever.
I don't think that's the case.
It's totally a thing.
No, I think this is downloading VODs for sure. It says make your own live TV channel, but I think they would do that by downloading VODs and then mixing them into a live feed. So you're still downloading things from YouTube and then playing them somewhere else.
But if you wanted to do that, then why wouldn't you just share your Plex library? Am I missing something here? Please tell me if I'm missing something here.
Based on YouTube videos. I don't think it's like, is there a better option or not necessarily. I think at its core, they were downloading YouTube videos and then having them play in effectively random order off of your own thing.
Yeah, no, it's build your own live TV channels. So it's like
Right.
this with like programming. And it's like at a scheduled time.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
they're YouTube videos. They're not live streams.
Well, no,
Your thing is a live stream, but what you're downloading is YouTube videos. So it still fits in the reason why you think our video is taken down, because it shows you how to download YouTube videos.
Okay, but I don't think he wasn't talking about YouTube videos, and I don't think that's what most people are using this for. Because like, why would you do that? Why would you want this experience for YouTube videos?
It would be just worse.
Even just look at their example. This is all traditional media. Like, this is not YouTube. This is not what I would think anyone would be doing with this. And I suspect that the people who are trying to use this in any kind of commercial fashion are more trying to monetize this like live TV experience. So given
this had nothing.
Given that it doesn't threaten YouTube's own content, I'm a little surprised that they care.
I made a bad assumption that this had something to do at all with YouTube.
No.
Yeah,
No,
I don't get it even slightly then.
No, turning your Plex library into TV channels is what ErsatzTV does. This is pretty good from chat. So maybe they got a cease and desist. Like maybe this was one of the more traditional content providers that basically went, hey, y'all need to remove this.
Yeah, maybe. But then again, like you said, he used stuff like the brain that wouldn't die.
Yeah.
So it feels like he did this all above board.
And like I also said, where's my takedown for this then?
Yeah. So
look at this guy.
How could you not?
Look at that shifty-eyed motherfucker.
Wouldn't you just automatically want to take his videos down?
Yeah, right?
This is weird. I just applied what happened to us to it and assumed.
No.
Oh, here's a fun one. This might not be good to bring attention here. Sorry, Lon, but Lon TV, a floatplane guy actually, has a video on Make Your Own Streaming Channel with Plex and ErsatzTV. 4 months ago, it's still up.
It just feels like, I know it's probably not targeted, but it can't help but feel a little targeted when finding a video on this topic from 4 months ago was as easy as you just searching for it like that.
Yeah.
Well, good luck us, and good luck everybody else. And if you guys want to check out the video, you can head over to Spaceinvader 1's Patreon, where that video is still up. If you ever want to watch De-Google Your Life Part 2, I don't actually think we did leave it up on Floatplane. Did we? That is a good
Part
question.
2, it's up. Part 2's up.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Are you sure?
100%.
You're 100% sure?
I am 100% sure.
Mm-hmm. Oh, good. Okay. Neat. Well, that's up on... Oh, yeah, there it is. Cool. So that's up on Floatplane.
Oh, yeah, our search is not the greatest. There's a fun trick. If you put it in quotes, it immediately works wildly better. We know what's wrong. We'll get to fixing it.
Nope, didn't work.
You just put Google in quotes and it didn't work? Because I've done this like 5 times this show so far.
No, because I didn't put Google. I just put Google Your Life.
Oh.
So it brought up probably any video that had the words Google Your and Life anywhere in the title, comments, and description would be my guess, right?
That is, it's been a long time since I've looked into our search. Maybe. But yeah, Google would have worked for you.
Cool. All right, what's next? What do you want to talk about, Dan? We're going to mix it up. Dan, choose our next topic.
Oh, we're going to talk about Windows 11. Because I'm not moving over.
Yeah, good.
Ever.
Good.
I'm waiting for 12.
You know, the past pattern of like good Windows, crappy Windows, good Windows, crappy Windows is not an indication of future good Windows.
Prove me wrong, Windows.
I mean, don't tempt them.
Prove you right. Prove him wrong.
I'm just going backwards. I'm going back to 7.
Oh my
Good.
God.
Good.
Microsoft is blocking more ways to set up a Windows 11 local account. When announcing Windows 11 Insider Preview builds 26120.6772, Microsoft revealed that they are removing known mechanisms for setting up an offline or local account. Microsoft says users will need to complete their Windows 11 setup with an internet connection and with a Microsoft account. As you would probably expect, it was not long before folks started to make workarounds. And Notebook Check, who we were reading when we were looking at this development, already has some examples of how to make a local account on Windows 11's new build. So if you guys want to head on over, I'm not saying, look, okay, Google, just calm down. You have a little relax.
I think you should. I think you should go read the article, and I think you should make a local account.
I am not providing anyone with instructions to anything.
I think you should do it.
This is Notebook Check, an unaffiliated website with which I have nothing to do. I don't even know if they have ever even associated with me in any way. Maybe they said mean things about me. I literally don't know. What I do know is that this is not a page that you should ever look up. There. Please don't take down my WAN show.
Discussion question. Aside from simply allowing local accounts, what can Microsoft do to repair Windows 11's public image?
I mean, where do you even start with stuff like that? Right? Like, here, let's try a thing. Let's try a thing for fun. Tell me something that might be on my computer that I could search for.
I can tell you things I wish were on your computer that you could search for. What happened to local games without ads?
Okay. Something...
Notepad. That'll show up. That'll work.
Yeah. Okay. That worked immediately. Okay. Bad example.
Usually it's individual files that I wouldn't know you have on your computer that it doesn't immediately search up.
Well, let's find out what files I have on my computer.
Probably not a ton because they're WAN Show laptops.
Yeah, that's
true. This is not going to be an amazing example, but I am pretty sure everybody has experienced this, so we could just tell them what you're talking about.
Okay, hold on.
Basically, when you search for things on Windows and you can disable this.
Hey, it found my favorite Luke meme. Okay, you know what? The search actually worked pretty okay there, but there's definitely times when it doesn't work too good. All right, why don't we move on?
My goodness.
What could they do to fix the image? I mean, okay, fix the search.
Well, maybe it's great.
Yeah, okay, permanently fix the search.
We should do a labs thing. Does Windows search still suck?
I don't know if you would prove it one way or the other, unfortunately.
You could do a lot of dive.
Yeah, but from one machine to the next, sometimes you'll have a pretty different experience. From one search to the next.
Well, yeah,
I can type the same
a bunch of different ones.
I can type the same characters, and it will literally. Oh man, what was one that would happen all the time for me? Because I had two applications that had the first 3 or 4 letters in common.
That one's rough. Yeah, that one's really rough. When the one that it's auto selecting will change after you finish typing.
Even though they both share all the same letters, it will randomly change when you type one more letter. It's just bizarre.
What is the name of Battle State. So I would try to open the Battle State launcher back in the day.
Right.
I couldn't remember the name of the company. It's been a while. But I try to open the Battle State launcher to play Tarkov, and I type BAT, and it would show the Battle State launcher, and then in the time that it takes for me to shift my hand over to enter, it would switch to BattleNet. And then I'd be like, what?
Nice.
Why?
Hold on,
you can load it under or something.
Is this pre or post Activision acquisition? Putting on my tinfoil hat.
Definitely post. Yeah.
Oh, I knew it! I knew it! This is a good one. XD Stock in Floatplane Chat says, I tried to open PowerShell the other day and it web searched it instead.
Oh.
No! I don't know. It's tough to, it's the kind of thing that's really tough to replicate.
Yeah. One of them was the new Windows 11 preview build has folks wanted to jump ship. So what advice would you give any Windows users considering swapping their OS in 2025?
Do it.
Some games are still a problem.
Yeah, but
send it.
Yeah, give it a shot, right?
At least try.
Here's a wild question. Do you need to play the games that are on Windows?
Yeah, probably not. There's some like friend group issues.
Yeah. I mean, you ran into that back when we did the Linux challenge a couple of years ago.
And it would again be a problem. What
game was it?
Battlefield, which is funny because if I did it now, it would be Battlefield. That's
hilarious.
Again. Yeah.
Nice. Was that Battlefield
2042?
Okay.
Which turns out not a big deal that I couldn't play that one.
Right, but you're pretty psyched for Battlefield 6.
Pretty psyched for 6.
Yeah, okay.
I think it comes out like tonight, but I can't play because my computer's not set up anyways.
Nice.
And I have like things to do.
Nice.
But I will play eventually.
Maybe I'll play it and think of you. I won't. I'll be playing the Ivalice Chronicles.
The what?
The Final Fantasy Tactics.
Right.
I'm like 20.
People were saying it's already out. Yeah,
25 hours
today, right? I was working.
Oh, Handyman figured it out. Yeah, it was Teams and TeamViewer. Was what I would always. It would like change. I'd type TEA, and it would be like TeamViewer, and then I'd hit M, and it'd be like, you mean Teams? And I'd hit enter because sometimes my typing just like has momentum.
Yeah, of course.
And I'll be like, oh no, you've got it already. And then it would change right as I hit like one more key. Like, no, it's not what I meant to open.
Apparently, Stranger IFT? I don't know. Their name is Floatgoat in Battlefield. Let's go. My little note here is maybe Microsoft should pull an Edge. Other people are doing it. What if they just based their operating system off of Linux? With Edge, they just based it off of Chromium. What if they just gave up on the Windows kernel? What if they just let it die? Imagine how much better Windows Server would be.
So that's kind of crazy.
You're proposing that they turn Windows into a Linux distro. If the next iteration of Windows is just a distro of Linux.
Yeah, with like a bunch of ads and bullcrap. Because that's what they do now, right? So that would work. I think they should just do it. What distro you
I told you Windows 12 would be great. I told you, man.
Dude.
Windows aren't Arch.
Think about it.
Yeah.
So much of the back catalog is going to have to be like emulatable because of the switch to ARM anyway. Like looking at what a colossal project that has been, would figuring out a compatibility layer for your older Windows apps for new Linux Windows really be any harder than that? I literally don't know. I actually do not know the answer to that.
It would be great.
But given that Valve and the open source community managed to do it to a significant degree for gaming, given that there's already such widespread support for, well, okay, no, sorry, I'm trying to wrap my brain around this because somehow in all the years of WAN Show, we have never talked about this. Could you use
Microsoft
like
Store and Game Pass native on Linux? Yeah, why not?
Could you use like virtualization in some way? Like could you virtualize old Windows to run certain apps? Like could you? Because
there's the wine compatibility layer.
Yeah,
people have called that out in full punch. Anyways, there's some stuff to do this already.
Yeah.
Like Valve.
Yeah,
they could just pour into these open source projects and get it done. Look at the rapid development that happened with Proton.
Right, but they want, but then why would OEMs like Lenovo and Acer keep pouring money into their coffers for Windows licenses then at that point? Because they do still make money on Windows as far as I can tell. Microsoft,
is it
Windows,
against agreements to charge for a Linux distro?
No, I don't think so.
Well, then they could just do that.
Right, but who would pay for it at that point?
The familiarity would be there.
Not with the way they keep changing the stupid UI all the time. I mean, why was my start menu in the middle all of a sudden?
Yeah, Red Hat is. I was pretty sure. I just didn't know if that was purely a support contract or if you actually had to pay for the distro itself. I wasn't sure about that.
Windows revenue. Here we go. Fiscal year 2024 compared to fiscal year 2023, revenue increased 13%. Windows revenue increased 8%, driven by growth in Windows Commercial and Windows OEM. So note that retail is not their focus, not even a little bit. Commercial products and cloud services revenue increased to blah, blah, blah. Microsoft 365, Windows OEM. Oh yeah, OEM. So this is just like system builders. Windows. Yeah, so I can't think of a reason why, if I'm Lenovo, I want to keep paying even the bulk rate Windows licenses if my user for this system is going to be able to just not run Windows.
They already can.
And run all the same software. But that's the thing, run all the same software.
Yeah. Stuff like Teams, Microsoft Teams, is rough. Every time I've had to use it, it's rough. To the point where it usually ends up being worth it to just run it in a browser, which is a worse experience for an app like that, in my opinion.
Rysaw says most users are just going to use whatever their computer ships with, which is fair enough. If I'm an Acer,
people have tried it though, and those are less popular options, even when they're cheaper.
But I might want to dip my toes into it if all of a sudden it wouldn't matter. Like if it legitimately wouldn't matter, because the second Microsoft ships their Windows fork or whatever, I think that already exists. I think it's just a Linux that is like kind of skinned like Windows. But the second they ship that, you know that there's going to be forks upon forks upon forks upon forks of that try to replicate as much of the Linux Windows experience as possible. And if what matters to the typical users that their browser works and the familiarity of the interface, then I just don't think there's going to be much special sauce left for Windows at that point. Like the compatibility is pretty much the only thing keeping me on it now. Like just knowing that, especially games.
It is purely the only thing keeping me on it.
Anything I want to run is going to work on it. So unless they put a ton of work into proprietary compatibility layers, then I just don't really see what value their Windows Linux would have.
I think it would be funny.
Yeah, funny.
I wonder
yes,
if in like
there's billions of dollars on the line for them. They can't just do
a long time down
They can't just like post a new Windows.
Computers are getting less and less central in people's lives. Linux is getting easier and easier for people to use, and the barriers are getting lower due to things like Proton. 10 years, 15 years. If people just don't really care that much anymore, they could try.
They'll still care about...
Consider it long-term PMs at Microsoft. Consider it. I would love it to happen. I want Windows to die. I wish I didn't think that. I desperately wish I didn't think that. If you asked me like 7 years ago, I'd just be happy using Windows for the entire rest of my life. No problem. I like it a lot. The only trend line in Windows for a long, long time has been poof. I hate it. So unless there's a significant change.
8.1 was okay.
8.1 was all right.
Yeah.
8 was...
8 was a...
And 8.1 needed some work, but you could get it to be pretty solid. And then it would stay pretty solid.
Oh yeah, toward the end of 8.1, when it was service packed up, like it was...
It was pretty all right. Yeah. And then right back at it. Windows 10, didn't like that. Never liked that. Windows 11 came out, never liked that.
I can't remember what I thought of Windows 10. I think Windows 10 was okay. I actually, man, it's kind of amazing how long ago Windows 10 came out.
Yeah, so just for reference for people.
Yeah, Windows 10 came out 10 years ago. Like what?
So I have actively very much disliked everything about Windows for 10 years.
Right.
So at a certain point, it's just like, damn, dude. Can we make Luke switch to Mac OS? Nope, probably not.
I mean, it really doesn't matter that much, honestly. And macOS gets, ironically, better support from Microsoft than Linux does in a lot of cases. Like Teams on macOS is
definitely
fine. Yeah.
Yeah, that's not even, that's like all the time.
Oh, no, I know. I just mean the irony is just that, you know, blah, 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 Windows, Mac, blah, 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 but like...
It's mostly keep those Linux guys out.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I don't think it like has to always be this way. I absolutely, definitely think there is a path to redemption for Windows. I just don't think they're going to take it. That's why I'm like so frustrated. And it's been so long of being very sure they're not going to take it that it's just like, all right.
I just kind of wonder why. It'd be interesting to sit in the boardroom
sorry.
No, go ahead.
My completely ignorant, naive opinion is that it would be so easy to make it not trash. I don't think it would take that much work to make it not trash, genuinely. Because, like, there are a lot of things, in my opinion, that Windows could do that would make it cool and interesting, and they don't. That's a whole other question. The thing that bothers me most is the things that they actively do that actively make it bad or worse. Like, if I have purchased my Windows, I don't want freaking ads.
Right.
Ever. Any amount. Go away. Like, just there's certain things that are like, my goodness. And we know that they've been rather okay with Windows piracy for like a long time.
Yep.
So if you're going to do that, just put ads in those versions.
Right.
Whatever. But if I bought it, go away. Like, you just mentioned it barely matters anymore. I agree. So get out of my way. Don't just like put all this junk there all the time. Don't make search bad. Or make it an easy toggle and never turn it back on if I turn it off. No questions. If I'm like, you know what? I kind of like just using my start for search and for local files. Ugh. But if you did, sure.
Yeah. Then
you can leave that on. That's no problem. But just let me turn it off and don't bury it in a regedit and don't reset it every once in a while.
Remember when like Media Player was pretty cool?
Media Player used to be sick. The new one is so annoying.
Do you remember when the ability to view photos within Windows wasn't
just
horrible?
A trash experience? They have this new, what is it called? Why is this pop-up coming up? Go away!
Where's the X? Where's the X?
This sucks so much. This is such a terrible experience.
Any window that doesn't have an X in the top right should be banned by law.
Yeah.
I don't want Next. I don't want anything. I want this to get out of my way because I'm using my computer.
I hate the new Photos app. I hate the new video playing app. I actually did kind of like old like Windows Media Player Classic. I know it was like more based to use VLC or whatever else, but I liked Windows Media Player Classic.
Why did this open in a new thing?
Yeah, it's whack. They have Clipchamp now.
Is it at least easy to just quickly crop something now? Because that used to drive me absolutely crazy. Is that, let's see. No, hold on, edit.
Resize.
Is this going to open in yet another window? No. Okay, here we go. Okay, yeah. Okay, at least there's like a quick way to crop things in here now. How do I apply it? What is all this AI crap? Okay, save. So wait, okay, is it, okay, I can't just apply it. I don't know. Maybe I'm missing something here, but like.
This part's whatever. That's just getting used to how this app works. I hope.
You think so?
I hope. I don't know.
I don't know, man. When I don't know why apply buttons went out of fashion.
I suspect if you just saved it, it would just be that portion.
Yeah, it will. No. Oh, no. I don't doubt that.
Okay.
I don't doubt that. I don't know, man. I like.
Sure.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
like being able to apply a change.
I just know it's done.
And then seeing that it is done. It just doesn't seem.
Sure.
This is better than it was for a long time, man. The stupid.
Do you have Clipchamp on your computer?
I do have Clipchamp. I mean, it comes
Clipchamp
installed on my computer.
Pisses me off.
What is it? Is it worse than Windows Movie Maker? I mean, Windows Movie Maker was kind of a piece of junk.
Windows Movie Maker better. Apparently, mine doesn't even have Clipchamp.
Oh, I have Clipchamp. I can open up Clipchamp.
I probably uninstalled it.
I may have done a pass, and
sure.
I always do.
Oh my god! Why do I have to sign in?
Done. Immediately pissed. This is my point. Wait, what are you talking about? I want to edit a video. I don't need to log into your stupid thing. I need a timeline. I need to put the video on it. Maybe the video has some audio. Great. There should be a timeline for the audio. If not, I can put my own audio there.
Well, wait.
You had Windows Movie Maker. Tons of people actually cut their teeth on editing videos with Windows Movie Maker. Well, it was kind of rough, but they could have just made the experience better over time.
Hold on, Luke. Are you wanting to sign in with Google or email?
Oh.
Would that make it better?
Just stop. Like, oh my God. Their differentiating factor for Microsoft seems to be right now that they're pushing the apps. Like the negative thing they're doing towards Linux is that there's no like native from vendor Teams app. I don't think you can do Office 365 natively on Linux. I'm not sure. I just don't think so, or at least not easily. Okay, so make your video editor like at least fine.
They've retired the official native Teams app for Linux in late 2022, according to AI Overview.
Yeah, so you have to use this like other one, and it has a bunch of issues, and it is what it is. I appreciate that somebody made one at all, but like it's far from perfect.
Yeah. Okay. This is also on Q&A on Microsoft.
It might be far from perfect because they haven't really had that much time because that happened not that long ago. But it's just like there's all these things where like if the I never hear those types of complaints from Apple people. I hear other complaints, but I don't hear those types of complaints. Windows is so obsessed with constantly stopping you from doing the thing that you want to do.
Pugboy1321 says, I miss when Windows let us set another media player as the default for every format. Now I have to do it per file type.
Yeah, changing the defaults is so annoying now. Like, it's just another, like, why?
And the one that really kills me is that wizard that comes up like every 3 months, every 6 months. You know the one I'm talking about where it
looks
makes
like
you
it formatted your computer?
It makes you go through the Ubi again.
Yeah.
And like dark patterns the crap out of you trying to get you to change to Edge.
Intensely.
Luke, yours did that when I turned it on this morning.
Not surprised. Happens every once in a while.
Friggin'
never
annoying.
do that.
Yeah.
Just like there's so many things that it's like never under any circumstance do that, and then it's just everything on Windows. It's like, whoa. But then stopping doing that doesn't seem that hard. Which I'm like, I don't know. Maybe if like the right person gets in the right position, they can fix it. It is definitely not unfixable. I just don't believe it's going to happen anymore. Because it's been so long of just constantly trending in this direction.
DDoc says you can turn that off. And that's cool. I actually didn't know that because from my understanding, it happens when you apply a major update. So I just assumed that it was re-enabling itself. So I didn't know that. That's good to know. But also, I shouldn't have to. That should just not happen. Even once. Or if they must do it, a confirmation screen. Here's the way everything was set up. Because, I mean, nowadays...
Are you still good with this?
They still roll out... They roll out things that would have been a service pack, or a service pack, or that would have been like a major update as just part of like, you know, last Windows you'll ever need, whatever. Like, they really do major updates that would have previously been another version of Windows, or they would have been a service pack or something.
Sure.
So I could see...
I don't know about another version of Windows, but definitely Service Pack.
Every once in a while, if they were to do something like that... I mean, Windows 10 changed a friggin' lot from day one to sunset. Like, a lot. Under the hood. I don't know. I leave that to you guys.
But it's the fact that it's mostly under the hood is why I don't see another version of Windows.
Sure.
Yeah.
You know what? That's fair.
But I also think you're right.
But either way, if every once in a while they did a major one and they were like, yeah, this is basically like, you know, being on a new Windows. And they were like, hey, here's how you had everything set up before. You still good with this? If I had to click one button. Okay.
It's also genuinely like confusing for a lot of people, and they think their computer just like reset.
Oh, dude, my kids accidentally updated our media PC to Windows 11 because of one of those prompts.
Exactly.
And like,
it's weird. It's very unnatural. It feels like something is wrong with your computer. Like,
Or it was a different one.
Like
it was the upgrade to Windows 11 prompt. But I think you get what I mean. Just like these full screen, take over your whole computer, dark patterned like crazy. Definitely click the blue button. Like I came and I was like, oh my God, we have no Wi-Fi drivers. Why do we have no Wi-Fi? Why are we running Windows 11? Everything on this machine was working perfectly.
Have a window pop up, make it full screen if you want, but leave your start menu so you can tell that the computer booted properly.
Yeah.
Have like those, whatever they're called, there's emojis for them where like the streamers pop out, the party streamers pop out, and there's like a cannon thing, whatever. Have those in the corner, have them like actually go off and animate. It's like, whoa, you got a big upgrade to Windows 11, hooray, here's some cool things. Do you still want your settings to be the same? This is what they were. Like now I'm like, oh, sick. This thing that I bought just got better, instead of incredibly annoyed. Like this is what I mean. The gap is not that hard to jump, but I don't trust they'll do it because they haven't done it in a decade.
Right.
Which is too long. So I don't know.
You heard it here first. We finally found what's too long for Luke. I never thought it was going to happen. But it finally came.
If they give me a little bit of hope, I can keep if they give me a little hope, I can keep going. They just gotta tease it a little bit.
Yeah. Oh God. Anyway.
I just hear Dan dying.
Dan, guide us back to the path.
But yeah, so either they figure it out, which I don't think they will, or I hope it dies and Linux gets easier to use for more people, the community grows, and things keep getting better.
Why not both?
I'm down with both. It's not going to happen.
Yeah, I know.
I'm totally down with both, though.
Dude, I am...
I actually just kind of normally like Windows. I just don't anymore. Windows is fine.
I'm so excited for my Steam machine. Do you know about my Steam machine?
Not at all.
Do you remember the very low number of Steam, I
remember seeing all of them on one table at CES.
Built by Valve. Yeah. No, not the OEM, stupid Alienware ones or whatever. Do you remember the Valve Steam machine? The reference design?
I remember it. I don't think I got to see that in person. I just saw the vendor ones.
Steam machine. Here we go. Images. I'm talking about this one.
Oh yeah, no, I remember it for sure. I just haven't seen it in person.
I got one.
You got one. That's actually cool.
I never got one back then. I wasn't cool enough or important enough.
Does it boot into an environment?
I mean, I don't know. I don't think the storage is still in it or anything. I can go get it. You want to see it?
Yeah.
Okay.
That'd be sick.
All right, stall the people.
Okay.
Do a sponsor spot. I always have to do it.
Sure. No problem. Wait, can I just do all of them?
I don't know.
Okay. Sure. Are you ready, Dan?
Yeah. That's the first time I've ever been asked.
Are you ready for Vessi? Do you want to do that first?
Yeah, you just do them. Or normally people just start.
Do I just start talking?
We need people.
Your job sounds so hard. That's tough. Okay. It's spooky season now, but one thing you don't have to be scared of is the rain. For the whole month of October, we're teaming up with Vessi to bring you a frighteningly huge giveaway. Each of the 7 available prize packs contains a pair of their iconic shoes made for lightweight, patented material called Dynatex. Dymatex that's meant to keep moisture from seeping in while expelling sweat and heat. There will be some CW merch in each prize, like our LTT lanyards and our commuter backpack. Well, that's pretty big. You can even score some handy tech, like a pair of Sony XM6 headphones. Entering is easy. Just go to vessi.com/LMG and sign up using your email. You can even get 2 additional entries by adding your phone number. And on top of all of that, you'll instantly get a 20% off code sent directly to your inbox to use on their site until the end of the month. So enter today at vessi.com/LMG or by clicking our link in the description. But act quick, the giveaway ends on October 31st. Proton. Unlike the rain, you know something you should be scared of? Emails. See, your preferred your preferred email platform might not be protecting your messages as well as you'd think. Enter Proton Mail and its end-to-end encryption. It's so secure, only you and your recipients can access your mail. Not even Proton has visibility. They also have other security features designed to help lock your info down, like advanced phishing protection, tracker blocking, email aliases, and more. And if you think switching over will be a hassle, their migration tool can transfer emails, calendars, contacts with just a few clicks. So sign up for free today by clicking our link in the description or by going to proton.me/WAN, W-A-N.
Nicely done.
I'm back.
Let's see it.
Okay.
Those are some old ports.
Oh, hold on.
I'm peeking.
I don't have pants on down here.
Hands to yourself,
I've seen that
Lou.
before.
Ooh. This face is wrong.
I'm going to make not a joke. That is actually way bigger than I was expecting it to be. I don't know how to make that not sexual.
Oh, it's going to be.
But I thought it was like NVIDIA Shield size.
So it's got like a brushed
That is handmade, isn't it?
plastic front. Unfortunately, it's been through some hard times, so this little spot on the front is dented, I'm afraid. All ventilation down this side.
The ports, dude.
All ventilation down this side. I believe.
Look at the top, too.
Yep. Tons of ventilation. It was a different time, and these vent holes are for, you can actually see here, for the CPU socket. Or for the CPU area.
All those ports on the GPU.
They're above the socket, which means that the GPU is actually kind of going to starve for airflow. So I think there's going to be some necessary modifications in order to put a more
I don't remember that card having a yellow.
modern system here. Zotac probably would be my guess. And then, yeah, to Luke's point, the back, this must be the original hardware that was in it. I actually don't know that for sure. But it's got to be. And then my understanding is that this is not like damage that happened at some point. I think this was how they marked the serial of which one it was. So there's 300 holes here. And how many units did they make? Did they make 300 units? I actually don't know how many they made.
Jean-Luc in Floatplane Chat said, "Careful, the drilled hole tells Valve which serial number you have."
Oh, okay, yeah.
Were you supposed to show that?
Well, Valve didn't send it to me.
Right, but did the person who sent it to you, could they...
No, it ended up in like a junk shop or something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, dude, this was...
That was a very long
For
time
Valve
ago.
to still be mad about a system they sent out 12 years ago, I think is probably pretty unlikely.
No, you never know. That there's an angle on there that looks rough.
Yeah. Also, should we try to open it? Should we open it?
Yeah.
I think we should open it. Oh, okay.
That just started going.
Right.
That was not that bad.
All right, so there's the top. Looks a little
Hey, you were right about the brand.
something like that. The which now?
It's the Zotac.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And then, yeah, here's the internals. So it's actually a really thoughtfully laid out case. Uses PCI, like a hard PCIe riser. So it orients the card.
That is really solid, actually.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. So you have a hard riser coming out of here. Your card goes in right here. Your intake is like, oh my God, what were they thinking here? Because this side is vented, right? So theoretically, you're getting some air here, but absolutely nothing here. But they're using a blower style cooler so that at least it's taking that hot air and it's getting rid of it out the back of the system. But it doesn't really have an intake fan, right? Because your power supply, that'll draw air in that. So remember, this was the side that had the vents on the top, right? So that'll draw air in and then
the GPU doesn't
blow it out. And well, no, the case doesn't have an air intake.
Oh, the general case.
This
wow,
that is loose.
Yes.
Okay, so this will draw some air in, but you can see it's all shrouded.
Ooh, the fins on there too.
So it'll come right out here. So
look at the fins on the CPU.
Oh yeah, they got a little mangled there. So both of these are drawing air in, but they're also exhausting it directly out. So, oh man, it's really hard to hold stuff up when it doesn't matter. So the case itself doesn't have a single intake that provides any fresh air to this GPU. Like so it's negative air pressure because these are both in their own isolated airflow zones. And then this one has a fan here, right? That is exhausting, but there's no equivalent air intake for the exhaust that is blowing out. It's got a spot for a 2.5-inch SSD here, but pretty much the idea, what I've been waiting for 3.5 years is for Valve to follow through on the commitment they made when they launched the Steam Deck 3.5 years ago to create SteamOS for desktop.
Are you going to upgrade that machine and then install it on there? That's sick.
And then this will be my living room console.
That's fantastic. Could I ask?
No, you can't have it.
No. How much was it?
Oh, I don't actually know. I think we like found it in like a junk pile.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, like it ended up at like a Free Geek equivalent or something, and I think someone offered to send it to us or something like that. I'm pretty sure we didn't pay for it.
Wow.
So in terms of like, buying stolen goods or whatever, no. We didn't go looking for someone's coveted intellectual property or anything like that. For
sure.
But I mean, I'd be curious to know if there's any out there. So Valve Steam machine. So they only sent this out to like gaming press, I think. Oh yeah, eBay has got nothing. They've got literal, actual like Steam machines. So sorry, you won't be finding one of those there.
Claim that as your upgrade. You have the right. No, I don't think so. Unfortunately, that's not how the terms work. It's freaking cool though.
Is that a fan? No, it's not. Nope, it's just a little shroud.
I mean, it's already prepaid.
Yeah, that's
and you're
true.
Replacing all the hardware. It's probably fine.
Yeah, Will
you refinish the case at all?
So, okay.
Are you going to leave some?
That is a
hard question.
That's a tough one because the wanting a beautiful system in me would be like, yeah. You know what I really want to do is I want to do a cool color scheme. I want to pull out this internal mesh and then I want to paint that like an accent color and that'd be super cool. And then I want to do this top like a whatever. And then I want to do like a hand painted, third color here, like a cool, like red or
a gold
or like a cyan. Yeah. Something cool like that.
Cyan
and then,
would look sick actually.
Right. Like I wanted, but then it feels wrong, right?
Yeah,
doesn't it feel a little wrong to paint it?
I'm unsure, but I think making significant changes, yes. But what if you like cleaned up some of the dings?
You wouldn't be able to do that though. This isn't
like painting it.
This is anodized aluminum.
Yeah, okay.
So you'd have to strip the anodization, which from my understanding
makes me sad actually.
Is
You're not restoring at that point. You're kind of modifying. What if you painted it the same?
No, it can be challenging. Removing anodization can be quite challenging.
Got it.
Someone said you have a CNC machine, make a new hood.
No,
I could, but that's not.
No, yeah, you don't want to make a new hood. It has to be the same one.
Yeah,
for sure. That's for sure.
Man, I'd want to do like a super cool color scheme though, like a baby blue and yellow or something for like.
What if you have
like a really out there color scheme?
You have do it as a wrap.
You have two TVs. You have the upstairs and downstairs. Mm-hmm. What if you recreated this and made it cool in the way that you would want, and also had the OG one? What if you had two?
I mean, I'll just have to brace myself for all of the. Remember when Linus Tech Tips was relatable comments? But other than that, I guess I don't see a downside. It would be...
Those comments are going to show up anyways.
There's a lot of aspects of this that would be pretty untrivial to recreate. Like, we'd basically have to... You could 3D print a lot of it, but like, I'm not going to commit to that. I'm definitely not going to commit to that.
I wouldn't expect it to right now either. It's just potentially an option. That's sick though. Does the ring around the power button light up? It looked like it did in the picture.
I believe it does, but I don't think I've ever tried to power this one up.
You should. We should do it right now.
You want to do it right now?
Let's do it right now.
I mean, do you have a C13? We can try. I have no idea, man. Daniel Besser, I think Luke would like us to obtain a C13 power cable. He's on it.
Yeah. Dan will have a way, I'm sure.
Man, I wish the dings weren't in the front.
Yeah.
All the dings are in the front. Like the back is... Okay, no, there's some pretty big dings in the back. Okay, the dings are everywhere. Dude, I'm so excited.
It survived.
It's so compact. It's so console-like. If Valve had just ponied up and they had done the same thing they did with the Steam Deck, where they subsidized the hardware,
I think we'd have
a Steam desktop console.
Yeah. 100%.
Freaking, I mean, the software wasn't ready yet, though.
That's true.
It was far off.
They waited for the right time, ultimately.
Yeah, letting them cook for longer was also good. It was a good thing. Thank you, Mr. Daniel Besser.
Can we display it? Does HDMI, right? Do you want to?
Oh, I mean, yeah, I guess.
I would use yours.
Mine?
Okay.
Much longer. No, damn it. No.
What a dick.
Did the stream hear that? That was good. That was good. There you go. That was very good. USB?
Does it make your mother uncomfortable that we talk about your penis so much on this show?
Probably.
I mean, she's seen it 1,000 times. So I guess it doesn't really matter.
Sorry, Mom.
Not in like a weird way. You know, in like he was young and all over himself. You know,
I was going to say yours too.
Okay, let's try to turn it on.
Yeah, good luck. There's no chicken.
The proximity to discussing people's parents and making seduction jokes is too close, Dan.
Yeah.
Too close.
What's going on here?
Well, I don't know. I pressed what I think is the power button, and nothing happened, sir.
The banner, Dan.
The banner?
Sure.
They can't.
I'm working on it.
There's not a whole lot to see that isn't happening.
That was a very nimble and good save.
Thank you.
Did we try to bypass the front panel headers?
I mean, yeah, we could. I mean, how much troubleshooting do you want to do on the WAN show? That's not what this show is.
This is probably the best and most interesting part of the WAN show so far.
Okay.
I'm not even...
I think you might just be a bit of a Valve fanboy and a little bit extra excited right now.
The 30% is a lot, okay? The 30% is a large amount.
Dude, it's like buried in there.
Bringus Studios video has info for us. I'm not gonna be able to watch that right now.
Is this power supply on?
Outlet work?
Oh, I don't know. I suspect the system is broken, you guys. I really don't.
I also have to say, of course, Bringus Studios has a video on this.
There's no power switch on the power supply, so yeah. Guys, I think he's dead. I think he's dead, Jim. I think that the best course of action is for us to put new hardware in it and make us sick.
You could buy, yeah. Anyways, we don't have to, but...
Sorry, what do you want me to do?
You could bypass the pass-through and plug directly into the power supply. And you could try to bridge the header just in case
I can't reach it. Look, the motherboard's completely covered, brother.
Well, I'm sure you have an lttstore.com screwdriver readily accessible at all periods in time.
Yes, I do.
So you can't tell me a few little screws are going to defeat the great Linus Sebastian.
Do you want me to troubleshoot it back here? See
we
if I
could
can figure it
also
out?
do that. We could continue the show, and Dan could solve the troubleshooting things.
Oh my God, you guys. I could just call Jordan, who is the writer for this project, and be like, hey, have you tested the system? Does it work? That would probably be easier. Okay, no, it is not that. That is not the problem.
Okay, cool. Okay. One problem down.
Oh my God.
It's good. It's good.
You're killing me.
We don't have to do it, but it's very interesting.
For something we don't have to do, you're sure putting an awful lot of pressure to do it.
Do we really have to do anything?
What does that even mean?
That means that we should do this.
Fine. We can go as far as bridging the power switch on the motherboard.
Are we passing it to Dan and just
Dan's going to have to do it because we're going to have to do the WAN show
at
some point.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right.
Dan, come.
I'm coming.
Okay.
Oh, here, it's going the wrong way. I got it. Oh, knocked my mic twice there. Sorry, people. Okay. Now Dan can't even do his job, which is about to get more difficult because we're about to talk about the Creator Warehouse stuff.
Woo!
This week, we have an exclusive float plane drop on lttstore.com. If you're a float plane subscriber, you already know that it's been Sarah Week, featuring content centering around our designer, Sarah. Just today, we released her trip to Dinosaur Town, aka Drumheller, where she visited the Royal Tyrrell Museum. Point of clarification on that. Did LMG actually pay for her and Sammy to go to Drumheller?
I think so.
How did that work? So that was the video budget. So it seems to me. So here it is. Where was the thing with the? Okay. Oh yeah, it was in the trailer. So yeah, they just went to a dinosaur museum. All right. Anywho, getting inspiration from the trip, she designed the Designosaur t-shirt, exclusive to our float goats. It's a retro rendition of a Gorgosaur fossil, designed by the one and only Sarah Butt. It's available only while supplies last at lmg.gg/dinosaur, so you can make sure you subscribe over there and check it out. Here it is.
Wow, this museum is huge.
Designosaur t-shirt. Also, photo shoot with Jungle. This is great. Oh my God, Jamie, how is this guy?
Dude, I saw this photo earlier. Funny. He looks so good in this.
Seriously.
It's fantastic.
Seriously.
Dude, the fit is perfect.
Amazing.
Good trigger control.
Look at this. Look at this. Look, quality photo.
Incredible.
You know, never explore the prehistoric jungle without your Apple Watch.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Why would you?
Why would you indeed? But that's not all. We're also offering everybody a chance to save this weekend with 10% off all digital gift cards. So essentially, you can get 10% off pretty much everything on the store. Grab one today at lmg.gg/gift card. Page not found. Hold on a second. Is that not real? Luke, is that... Are you...
It worked for me.
Okay. So here's the US site. Select denomination. And what happens if I add it to cart? Okay. It is discounted by $10.
Oh, this is going to be a problem.
Is it?
For us.
Why?
Because you can send a merch message by buying $100 for $90.
See, I knew we were going to do a gift card discount promo. I didn't think we were going to do it now, before Black Friday. Hold on a second. This may go away. One moment, please. I need to make a call.
You probably should have said that. I didn't even think about that at all. When's Black Friday?
Not yet. I need to make a really quick call here.
November 28th. Oh, it's not for a while.
That's not the point. Mm-hmm. The point is that Black Friday will already be discounted.
Hey, look, the only good thing about Teams.
What?
The song.
Yeah, but that's just from Skype.
Uh-huh.
They just remixed Skype.
Uh-huh.
Okay, he's not picking up. Hathos asks, Linus, can you use a gift card to buy a gift card? If I have if I buy $100 gift card for $90, then use that $100 gift card to buy another $100 gift card for $90.
Did you guys think about that?
How would you do that? Hold on.
How would you not do that?
If I use that to buy another. No, I don't think you can do that. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Do you want to do a topic really quick?
Sure.
I just need to find out what's going on.
Can I just do the other two sponsors, Dan?
No. We should do some topics.
Okay. Do you have any that I could do?
Yeah, we should do a couple merch messages.
Probably not directly for you.
If there's general ones, I can do those, or I can talk about...
we should explain merch messages. So the way to send a merch message is to add something to your cart on lttstore.com. Once you add something to your cart, say, for example... okay. So once you add something to your cart, say, for example, one of our new t-shirt colors, available in long sleeve and short sleeve, and available in regular and tall lengths. That's right.
Let's go.
Woo! So you could get a tall, medium shirt. My God, is this ever a lot of SKUs? Imagine it all. Imagine all of these colors in different lengths, in different sizes, and imagine why...
Out of stock.
Some of them are out of stock. Yeah, it totally makes sense if you think about it. Anyway, the point is, you add that to your cart, and you'll see the interface for merch messages. You can either make it anonymous, or you can show your first name and last initial. You can leave a merch message for the show. It'll go to producer Dan, who is working on a computer and also will reply to your merch message.
Yeah,
we think
both.
We think merch messages are great because instead of just throwing money at your screen, we don't really want your donations. We would much rather that you just, get some high quality merchandise in the mail if you want to support the show. So, lttstore.com, go send a merch message. Right. Well, right. Dan's going to have us reply to a couple merch messages. That's what happens when he curates them. This was the most disjointed merch message thing ever. I really want to know what's going on with this gift card promo.
Make another call. I have one here for Luke. Hi, LLD. Luke, did you get a chance to tour any ESA facilities in Germany? They held their open days roughly at the same time as IFA.
I had no idea that was a thing. I had no idea they even ever did that, let alone that it happened while I was there. That would have been sick. I would have 1,000% done that. ESA is the European Space Agency, just in case people did not know.
Oh no!
Just leave it.
Yeah. Anyways, separate thing. But yeah, no, that's really cool. I like that they do open days. It was really fun. I don't think it got a crazy amount of views. I don't know if it was the title or something, but you guys should go watch a Linus video. Did it end up doing better? Did I just bad talk it for no reason? I did, but you should go watch it anyways because it deserves even more views. The Canada's Las Vegas Sphere is here and I game on it video is awesome. There's a place up here called the H.R. McMillan Space Center or something, but there's a thing that they call the planetarium in there, which is this really, really cool theater. And like basically everyone that lives here when they were a kid went to go see things on the planetarium and remembers that experience because it's just awesome. And they're doing an upgrade to it that looks amazing. And Linus got some really cool behind the scenes access to the hardware and how they're doing it and some of the history of that place because it's like genuinely really interesting. And they play a game on it, and even just the act of playing the game on it is really interesting because of how they have to like kind of warp it to make it work on that screen, and the screen having holes in it, so it's you can hear acoustics through the screen and yada 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 yada. It's a very interesting video. Space stuff is cool. I don't really have anything else to say. I wish I knew that ESA thing. I will keep that in mind in the future. But yeah. So someone in chat, Cam Stabro said, I have very positive memories of H.R. McMillan. Everyone I know that's been there when they were a kid has very positive memories of H.R. McMillan.
I cannot reach Dave. This is my fault. He messaged me before the show today at yesterday. Sounds good. We are testing a 10% gift card promotion this weekend to see how it goes. I had a full day and 5.5 hours to say, oh my God, no, not before Black Friday. What are you changing, Dan? Let's leave it till midnight. Anyone who watches live or watches the VOD immediately, my loss is your gain. If you buy gift cards with gift cards, we will cancel the whole thing.
That's what I was just going to message you.
Okay. We good? Do we have an accord? Please buy something profitable with it.
Because you could absolutely go from the cheapest gift card to the most expensive one, and then multiples of the most expensive one.
But if you do that, we will cancel your order. So there's really no point doing that. Whereas if you do this now in good faith and order one gift card with the discount, then we will leave it alone. We will honor it, even though I think the timing for this is...
You just know there was
not optimal.
Some person sitting at their computer, infinite money glitching gift cards that just went, oh.
Some person.
Yeah, probably a bunch.
Yeah, but guys, like, come on. Yeah, wild. 4com5 said, what's profitable? I will show you how to tell. So, okay. If something has a little discount, little nice discount, probably profitable. If something has a, let's see, do we still have the the Uber clearance stuff is gone. So if something has like an Uber clearance, like 50% plus discount, 40% discount on it, probably it's a loss leader. That's generally the way to tell. So just, do me a solid. If you must have it before Black Friday, don't just load up on loss leaders. If you could just find something else as well, that would be swell.
So it sounds like they do block it, Dan. From what people in full play chat are saying is you can't buy just a gift card with just a gift card.
Yeah, that wouldn't make any sense.
But you can split the transaction. You could buy just a gift card with a gift card and some money.
Oh, okay. Don't do that either.
That's the gist that I'm getting.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Okay, cool. Good chat.
I am
Style 451 says, so the gift cards are profitable with their teeny tiny 10% discount. not how that works.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh my God. There's 42 merch messages in the queue. We have made a terrible mistake. How you doing, Dan?
What have you done?
Technically, it wasn't him.
Yeah.
Usually it is, and I'm down with that.
Okay.
But this time...
Oh, man. Okay. Let's just do a topic. Why don't we do a topic? Let's pick some good news. Let's see. South Korean government loses a bunch of money in a fire, or data in a fire. Oh, no. Logitech bricks its pop smart home buttons. No. Qualcomm acquires Arduino. No. Ford is locking basic navigation behind a subscription. No. Synology.
Yeah.
Hey, this isn't someone that I was expecting to give good news on.
No.
But on October 8th, Synology announced DSM 7.3 along with expanded storage flexibility, which...
Less storage flexibility is what that means.
Yeah, it means temporarily for a short period of time, they had reduced storage flexibility and they are back to status quo. They have walked back the unpopular change that restricted the use of third-party hard drives that they made earlier this year. Literally, it didn't even last for a year. Synology stated in their announcement, this provides users greater flexibility while Synology continues to expand the lineup of officially verified drives that meet long-term reliability standards. By the way, full disclosure, I am invested in Eshtec, the makers of HexOS, who are making an operating system that I hope will make Synology completely obsolete someday. So far, they're not there yet, but they do have some big news today. So it's actually kind of convenient that Synology
more like
gave us a reason to talk about them today.
Ad closure, not disclosure. Am I right, audience?
What? Ad closure?
You said full disclosure. I'm invested in HexOS. Also, they're amazing. Look at all these cool features. That sounds like an ad closure, not a disclosure.
You want to hear something? Deal with it.
No.
Okay, I don't know. Dude, John texted me
I'm not invested
today.
in either of these companies, and what Synology did sucked, and calling it expanded storage flexibility is also just complete BS and makes me even not more upset than the original status, but I am now still displeased.
Okay, oh man, dude.
And I have a Synology device at home.
Okay, what is going on? So I clicked the blog.
I'll be aiming to not use it in the future.
Thinking I would find the update, but it's not in the blog. It's apparently in docs. What did... Okay, docs.hexos.com/blog. Do you have 2 blogs?
Hey,
Dang
that's
it.
illegal. Everyone gets issued 1 blog.
They have 2 blogs. Don't do that, Hashtag. Just... okay, doesn't matter. The point is... by enabling experimental features and settings preferences, you can now access the custom script option for app installs. This is one of the big features that I think is going to really set HexOS apart, is easy installation of curated apps. From there, you can tweak existing install scripts, create entirely new ones, and share them with the community or submit them to the official HexOS curation templates. This is pretty cool. They also launched their official documentation site, a centralized resources to bring together getting started guides, feature documentation, troubleshooting help, etc. First flight improvements. This was actually based on Robert Oakes, who's one of our editors. We did his AMD Ultimate Tech upgrade very recently. I think it's going up in the next few days. And I ran into some issues with the first flight, the sort of setup wizard. And I was like, hey, can you fix that? And they did. Pretty neat. Folder wizard, much like manual pool creation, etc., etc., etc. Looking ahead, okay, this is a big deal. Because one of the big criticisms of HexOS, back when they first announced it, was, hey, why do I need an account and why do I need to access the control dashboard for a NAS, for my NAS with my hard drives, with my data on them through a cloud interface? And HexOS, the HexOS team heard that feedback and said, hey, before we go out of beta, we will have a local UI. There are reasons that we had to do it this way first, but before we go out of beta, we will have a local UI, and it's coming.
Good.
The command deck remains our primary interface for initial setup and for remote access, but the local UI ensures you'll have access to the HexOS interface for system management even during command deck maintenance windows. This is a core component of our 1.0 release. So they're getting that going. John also asked me so very nicely, so this is the only reason that I'm going to... Oh, what?
Got him.
Well, whatever. They're hiring.
Got him.
They're apparently hiring, and I can't click this topic. So get wrecked, John. That's what happens. No, that's what happens. You ask me to shout something out, and you have a permissions issue, you get nothing. That's how it works. Sorry, John. All right, what else are we supposed to be talking about? Okay, let's talk about Logitech bricking these Pop Smart home buttons. I freaking hate this stuff. And this is why it was so important to the community that, you know, HexOS not just be like, yeah, no, you know, yeah, someday we'll have a local access option.
Not okay.
Because it's not okay. And they get it. They 100% get it now. But this is why people were butthurt about it, because anything that relies on a cloud service doesn't belong to you.
Very appropriately butthurt.
Logitech is emailing Pop Smart Home users to inform them that as of October 15th, 5 days from now,
yikes,
all Logitech Pop buttons and their associated hubs will lose all functionality.
Did we talk about this last week?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Logitech emailed users on September 29th announcing the shutdown, giving users less than 3 weeks to do anything about it. As compensation, Logitech is offering a 15% discount coupon for select Logitech products in the US. Can you think...
Their handyman just linked their docs site has the cruise thing and you could read it.
No, I won't. They get nothing.
That's pretty good.
Can you think of a more insulting solution Remember, we just talked about...
Oh, it's trash.
We just talked about how much of a discount, right, is probably still profitable. Do you remember that conversation? So they are offering you an opportunity for them to profit on a new purchase after they just fucked you. What is this? Select products? You're not even going to let me buy any product I want? And why is it only in the US?
Select products? I didn't actually realize the select products part. If it's not profitable at 15% off.
Dude, what even is this?
Can't buy that one.
Like a 15% discount is not an apology. That's like that's a retention marketing strategy. That's a mail out coupon. This is wild. The POP system was launched in August 2016 to allow users to trigger smart home actions, Philips Hue, Sonos, etc., with a starter kit priced at $100 and individual add-on buttons at $40. Our discussion question is, how do you think Logitech could have better handled this situation, and what do you think is an appropriate end-of-life cycle for a piece of technology? They could have handled this better, and the proper way to handle this is to open source it. That's the only proper way to handle it at this point.
And if you don't want to, because you're still using that stuff, maintain it.
Yeah. Do you want to pick one?
Sure. Ford. Do we do Ford? No, I'm going to scroll up. There's stuff up here, right? Discussion on settlements. You want to do that?
Yeah, we could do that. Sure.
Discussion on settlements. This week on the LTT Reddit, a fan posted a story about how they received $1 of credit for a parking app that had data leak back in 2021. In total, the attorneys for the case were paid $6.2 million. 7 class reps received $5,000 each, and the rest of the $31 million was paid out in $1 credits to the customers. But wait, there's more. The credit is actually 25 cents that has to be used 4 times across 4 purchases. The notice of this compensation also came with notes about data security improvements, but ultimately stated that the company, ParkMobile, was never found liable for anything. Rather, the settlement was reached to allow the company to continue focusing on providing excellent service for its customers. If people don't claim credits from or money or whatever it is from class action suits, what happens to the money?
I'll be honest with you. I don't know.
Don't know.
I assume the lawyers figure that out, so I assume
the lawyers.
It's helpful to the lawyers. I literally do not know that, though.
Yeah.
Not legal advice.
Yeah.
Discussion question. Unbelievable.
Is it even worth the company to give out $1 to its customers? What's the point if they claim they aren't liable?
Well, the point is that the lawyers get paid. Right?
What's the point to the company, though, if the company's saying that they're not liable? If they just want the suit to end because they were spending so much money on legal?
Yeah. It just ends it. So, that's the point of any legal settlement is you either get so sick of litigating it and everyone's tired of it, so you just reach a settlement, or wanting to avoid a legal precedent is another reason that companies will often try to settle, because if it goes to full trial, then now it's legal precedent. So now it could impact future cases, whereas a settlement can't. You might settle, and part of your condition for settling might be no admission of wrongdoing. Whereas if you don't settle, and again, it goes to a full trial, then you will have to admit wrongdoing. So there's a lot of different reasons that you might want to settle, for sure. If you think it's going to end up costing you even more, then you might want to settle. So there's at least 4 reasons.
It's interesting that it's a credit for their own service.
I know,
and I'm assuming
right?
that they make more than 25 cents per transaction.
I would think so on parking.
So again, it's just a profitable discount. It's not...
The fact that they make you spread a $1 credit across 4 purchases is all the proof in the world that you could possibly need that the lawyers negotiating this on behalf of the people whose data was breached, right? Do not care about any kind of
data breach
justice.
stuff like this is really interesting, though, because like this genuinely happens all the time, and most of them don't go to class actions. So that's, yeah, what does that even mean? Like I used to check have I been pwned like all the time, not to like check my email to see if I got pwned,
right?
But just to see what's going on. And I like almost don't even bother anymore because it's just constant. Like look at these stats, dude. 15.11 billion pwned accounts.
Nice.
Sheesh. Can I sort by breach date? There we go. Look at all those from 2025. Look at this scrollable list from 2025. Like, this stuff is just all of the... Wait, does it, like, when does it... There we go. It stops there, finally.
Floatplane Chat's having a field day with this. Donut711 says, I got charged a 35-cent transaction fee in this app on free parking the other day. Also, this is great. Mavs Guy 842 says, the lawyers should get paid an app credit too. Yeah, they should have gotten $6.2 million in parking credit. Right? Like, if it's good enough... If it's good enough for the people whose data was stolen, why isn't it good enough for the lawyers? Right?
I understand the lawyers got to make money in these situations. 6.2 million is crazy, but then also like how many of them were there and how long did they work it and stuff like that. Because this said it happened back in 2021, right?
Mm-hmm.
So like, I don't know. But then the payout is just so lame.
Yeah. And I get that stuff like this is supposed to be punitive, right? But hold on a second, because they only actually paid whatever 6.2 million plus another $35,000. The rest of the 31 million was in $1 credits that have to be used over 4 times parking. So that was that. I guarantee you their margin on those. So what does that work out to? So $31 million times 4. So we're talking about 124 million parking instances at 25 cents discount each. They're going to make more than $6.2 million if people actually redeem the 31 million. So it's free real estate.
Yeah, it really is. I really wonder what percentage of class action payouts are actually redeemed. I suspect it's surprisingly low because most of the time it's they're such low payouts.
Yeah, this is a comically low one. I wouldn't bother for $1.
Exactly.
But,
so what insane percentage of this? Okay,
here, actually, this is kind of an interesting conversation. I'd love for you guys to kind of participate in this too. Give me your line, okay? It's $1. Okay, so whether it's an American, bill or it's a Canadian coin. You know what? Let's assume it's an American bill. It's an American dollar. Okay, let's start with an easy one. It's stuck to the bottom of your shoe. Do you pick it up?
Yeah.
Okay, of course. You put it in your wallet.
Yeah.
Okay. It is. You are walking down the sidewalk.
Yep.
And it is on the grass to the side of the sidewalk.
For sure.
Okay, for sure. Okay. It is laying over... Actually, no, here's an easier one. It's in a tree.
Yeah.
And you have to pull yourself up a branch in order to reach it.
Definitely.
Okay. It's on a storm drain, kind of hanging over one of the grates. And it's wet.
Yes.
Okay. It is... on the floor of a bathroom.
It's American too, right?
It escalated quickly. It's an American dollar,
like,
$1.40.
Cloth, aren't they?
It's $1.40.
Because the Canadian ones are plastic.
They're cotton, baby.
So they're cotton.
They're cotton, baby. So
no.
I want you guys participating. I want you guys participating.
I will leave the feces dollar.
Okay. What if it's just a urine dollar?
I would leave the urine dollar. It's a cotton bill.
Let's say it's not. Okay, hold on. Oh, we're gonna find his line. It's not near the urinal. Okay, it's by the door.
I have seen what people do to bathrooms, brother.
Okay, forget the bathroom. Okay. It is.
I'm leaving that one the heck alone.
Okay. It's on the floor of a commercial kitchen. Near where they cook.
Man, it varies like a lot depending on the kitchen.
Church's Chicken.
No. I'll leave that one alone.
Okay. Hold on. Let me try to think. I want to try and nail this down because the bathroom really did feel like a big escalation.
The bathroom is a pretty big.
I was kind of hoping. Oh, okay. Here's
yes,
one.
kitchen. Have you guys worked in commercial kitchens? There's a reason why they have so many rats. Anyways.
Okay. It's not a public bathroom now. It's the bathroom at your parents' house.
Oh yeah, sure.
Okay, so that's fine.
Yeah.
So that's the line then. Okay.
There's an enormous gap between most people's home bathrooms, let alone my parents, and a public bathroom.
Sure.
Oh, I've had some bad experiences on some recent trips.
Okay. Here's an interesting one. Okay, so back to the one that was on the grass, and there's a dog turd near it.
Near it. Near it's fine.
But it's windy.
It's still probably fine.
So you don't know for sure that it didn't
I think
touch
it's still
the dog
probably
turd.
okay.
It's downwind of the dog turd, but not by much.
Still probably okay. If there's no visible mark.
So do you check it before you pick it up?
Yeah. But like as I'm walking up to it, yeah.
Okay, so you intend to pick it up and you're going to look for a skid mark on your dollar bill.
Yeah.
Okay.
If there's a skid mark, that thing ain't moving.
Okay, got it. Okay, I think we've found your line. Basically, as long as it's clean.
I was expecting you to do more on the like having to do work to get to it, and I was just going to keep saying yes.
I kind of figured I wasn't getting anywhere with that.
It just makes it a game. And then, and then it's fun. It's not even about the dollar anymore. It's just, okay, there's a goal. Can I accomplish goal?
Sure.
That's the interest. So that, whatever. When it gets to like, is this dollar a health risk? It's like, yeah.
Okay. How about this though? So you are in a hurry.
Okay.
You're in enough of a hurry that you are jogging.
Ooh, okay.
It's on the other side of the street. There's no cars.
No.
You're going this way and that way. You're gonna go to the next intersection. You're gonna go right. Gotcha. It's on the left side of the street.
Yeah. There are hurries that are not that big of a hurry that I will jog for. So it still kind of depends.
You're on your last trip to Germany.
No, I don't get it.
Okay, so there's the line. Anything to do with human or animal waste is a no-go.
Yep.
And
there are definitely kitchens. There are definitely commercial kitchens where I'd pick it up off the ground.
Okay.
There are also very disgusting commercial kitchens.
And then out of the way is fine as long as I was already playing Pokemon Go anyway.
Yeah. The point is to walk. So yeah, sure, whatever. I don't care.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah. And I have done things where like there is an incredibly minor gain for this like incredibly long amount of walking that I could do. And I'll just be like, yeah, sure.
Oh man. Trick Killer here says, when I was a teenager, we used to put dollar bills in the horse manure at the Minnesota State Fair and then watch to see who picks it up. Absolutely deranged.
That is
sociopathic.
That is just classic teenager activities.
I mean, look, like this is coming from someone who literally had like horse turdy fights in the riding ring with my siblings. So like whatever. Like I'm not judging. I mean, that's the thing.
If one person more accurate teenager activity.
If one person throws one,
you gotta throw it back.
I mean, it's good. And to be clear, I'm talking like the dried out ones, which is very different from
it really is.
The fresh ones.
It really is.
Very different. Luca 103 says, I'm sorry, what? Tell me that you never lived on a farm without telling me you never lived on a farm. Poop made of grass is not that gross. It doesn't smell that bad. It doesn't like, yeah. It's
they also do actually really turn into throwable balls.
They really do.
Like it's
yeah. They really do. It's Austin Blitz says it's poop though.
You get a little desensitized to it.
Yeah, you shovel enough of it, like literally. I probably have shoveled thousands of pounds of horse poo. It's like, yeah, what?
Yeah,
it's poop.
Part of life,
you know. And like the difference between vegetarian animal poop and like carnivore animal poop. A whole world of difference.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe that's the kind of thing I shouldn't admit, but I'm in my zero fucks given phase.
Should admit what?
That I had a poop fight.
Whatever.
I don't know.
I think it's great.
Someone's gonna find a way to turn it into something. I mean, there's always
you ever
something.
singing I'm a scat man?
I'm a scat man. No, I haven't.
You don't know that? Whoa. Do you? Please tell me you know what I'm talking about. He's gone.
Yeah, rest in peace.
Oh, wait, what? Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
all right. Well, that was a downer. Thanks, Dan.
That sucks.
Glad we brought you out of your focus zone to do that. Cool. What do we want to talk about next? Yes.
Oh, wow, like a while ago. Okay. My bad.
Qualcomm acquires Arduino. Qualcomm, known for developing mobile chips such as the Snapdragon series and many more, has acquired microcontroller manufacturer Arduino for an undisclosed sum.
How are we feeling about this?
Hold on. Okay, I love the look on your face there. Qualcomm states that by acquiring Arduino, this will allow them to deliver a full-stack edge platform, which is a fancy way of saying local AI. Jeff Geerling posted a short 5-minute video talking about this and some concerns, like commitment to open source and education spaces.
Which were like a huge thing with Arduino. That's how people primarily talked about when they first showed up, was the education spaces stuff.
Well, hey, I mean, Qualcomm is really well known for... Sorry, I can't.
Good luck.
I can't finish that sentence. I mean, here's the problem. The problem with something getting acquired for money by someone who expects a return on said money is that whatever money it was making now was clearly not enough for whoever was making money with it now. So whoever's going to acquire it is often, but not always, often highly financially motivated to make it make more money.
Yeah, that's kind of the point. Private equity. This isn't private equity, but private equity. Ugh.
I mean, that's an interesting conversation.
At what point is it private equity?
At what point does a large enough conglomerate start to essentially function like private equity in terms of the impact that it has on the companies that it acquires? I mean, I don't think that, what's happened with Activision Blizzard for Microsoft acquiring them would have been any different if private equity acquired them. Like, I don't really see the difference at that point.
Yeah. Well, we'll see how that goes. Screwdriver?
Sure, why not?
Prusa and LTT screwdriver video? Prusa posted a 9-minute video today talking about the development of the LTT screwdriver. Wait, that was Prusa. I saw this in my feed. I didn't realize it was Prusa. Huh. Cool. Yeah. Talking about everything from handle design to Linus spontaneously saying he wanted the screwdriver to be orange. Spontaneously saying that?
I don't know.
Wasn't that the goal forever?
I don't know. That's what Kyle says. He says I couldn't contain my excitement. I haven't actually watched this, so I have no idea what other things.
Of course, it was supposed to be orange.
I don't actually necessarily know that for sure, because the Snap-on one that I used before was orange, and orange
the company
was
color was orange and black,
part of our branding. But we also did an all-black screwdriver right from the very start. I literally do not remember. It's possible he remembers this better than I do.
The screwdriver not having some orange on it would be weird. The primary standard one not having some orange on it would be weird.
I really don't remember. I gotta be completely honest with you.
I wasn't involved at all, so I have no idea. But yeah, that's awesome. Hypothetical world, where would LTT be today if there was no screwdriver?
Exactly where it is, probably.
But maybe a little smaller.
Yeah, maybe a little smaller. The screwdriver was a very most excellent product launch for us, and continues to sell extremely well on the store. I think we're well over 500,000 screwdrivers now, which is like,
I have had one interaction where someone had no idea what the channel was or anything, but I was talking about what I do, and then they were like, "Wait, the screwdriver." That has happened.
Really?
Yeah.
So they just only know us by the screwdriver.
Yeah, well, I guess someone in their life probably knew the channel.
Right.
And told them about the screwdriver, and they were like, okay, well,
it's very giftable.
Try it out, or got gifted or something. I don't know what.
Yeah.
And then they liked the screwdriver a bunch, so they knew the screwdriver, but they don't care about computers or anything.
Right.
So like,
fair enough.
Yeah, whatever.
I mean,
they were like, nice screwdriver. It's like, okay, cool. They like it. They use it all the time. Like, sweet. Couldn't give the slightest crap about anything else going on.
Nice.
But pretty stoked on the screwdriver.
Nice.
Yeah.
You know what I'm not stoked on? Ford. Ford is locking basic navigation and more behind a subscription. Who could have seen this coming? Could anyone possibly have seen this coming? I mean, dude, someone posted on the subreddit that Chevy is announcing a new Bolt, and that surely Linus would be talking about this on WAN Show. And I was like, okay, first of all,
it's a Bolt, not a Volt.
Yes, that's the first thing I was going to say. I never cared about the Bolt. The Bolt was an entry-level EV, which is like fine. But what excited me was the Volt, the plug-in hybrid, back when plug-in hybrids weren't trendy and cool yet. And I took a bunch of flack for talking about how cool they were. And now everyone knows they're cool.
They're so cool.
They really are cool.
They're so cool, dude.
I loved the Volt. There is no new Volt. It's still Bolt. Or the new one is Bolt. Whatever. The point is, 2, GM doesn't support Android Auto and CarPlay anymore. They've gone the Rivian Tesla route, and I got to be honest, man. Like I still can think the cars are cool. I'll be like, yeah, if this suits your needs, I wouldn't judge you in any way for buying one. But you're going to have to pry my money from my cold, dead hands before I buy a car that doesn't support me just plugging in my phone and using all my crap that I'm already logged into and all the data tracking that is already happening anyway, because I need this in my pocket anyway. I am not signing into your additional platform and using your additional separate apps. I am not going to do it. I won't. So GM can make all the Bolts and Volts and Schultz and Molts. I don't care. They can make anything they want.
Molts.
And they will not get my money from me because they have made a decision that I fundamentally disagree with. Because it unlocks this bullshit. Because all of a sudden, now you control the platform, and all the other subscriptions that I already have in my life can't just be plugged into my car, which I expect to just fucking own once I pay that kind of money for it. No.
I own my car. I like my car a lot. My car is great.
I got a new car.
Oh, what?
I'm daily driving a Prius. No, Corolla. Different Toyota.
Doesn't even know that. I have a new car. What is it? I don't know.
It's the one that we hooked up the Comma AI self-driving.
So are you trying to like daily Comma AI or something?
Yeah, so it's going to be a really different kind of video for our channel. I have no idea if people are going to be into it. I don't know if it's going to cut together very well. I don't know. But I get in the car. We have like 3 or 4 webcams in there, or not webcams, dash cams. So we have 2 angles of me. One that's like just me and one that's like me and the passenger. We have an angle showing the Comma AI, and I think there might be one more angle. I can't remember what it is. And then We put a microphone on the passenger sunshade, just like a little shotgun mic pointing at me. And every time I get in the car, I'm supposed to turn on the audio recording. The video rolls automatically. And then I'm just supposed to, like, if anything interesting happens, I do like an audio mark for the editor, and then I talk about it, and we're going to cut it together. And I daily drove a DIY self-driving. I mean, it's not really self-driving. It's an advanced driver assist feature. But, I mean, certain companies might call it self-driving, so why can't I?
I saw your car parked somewhere the other day.
Yeah.
Your actual car.
Yeah, Taycan.
Well, yeah, that one. And was genuinely confused because I was like, where is he?
Yeah.
And now this makes actually a lot more sense. Because I was like, I was the last person to leave the place and I was locking everything up. And then, yeah, your car was there. And I was like, what? Okay, I was actually concerned I like locked you inside.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm good. Yeah, I'm driving the Corolla. I like my car. No, I love my car. It's great. It's not life-changing.
This is why I love my car so much.
Yeah.
It's been paid off for so long, and I get inside and it's comfortable.
Yeah, the Corolla's all right.
And it gets me where I need to go.
Yep.
And, oh no, I don't have Google Maps. Oh, my phone's sitting on the dash. I suddenly have Google Maps. Wow. Crazy feature.
It turns out I'm still not really much of a car guy.
I like cool cars.
Yeah, I don't not like them.
I just think it's a lot of money.
And it's a fun party trick, like driving
I don't
a
think
rocket
it's
ship.
cheap to not want to spend like so decent, nice new cars are so expensive. I don't want to spend like 60 grand on a new version of my car. How much is a...
I mean, 60 grand, that doesn't even include your subscription. A Reddit user on the LTT subreddit shared a photo of their truck requiring them to pay a 120 Canadian dollar a year add-on fee to get full use of their car's navigation system. It's not the only subscription that you need to get full access to your Ford truck's features. Their Blue Cruise hands-free highway driving assistance will cost you $500 US a year, or $2,500 one time for a lifetime access, which they indicate could actually be only 7 years of the service. The comment here, who's this? This is David. That's a deal breaker, ladies. Some other examples of car sub bullshit. BMW has heated seats locked behind a subscription. Mercedes has actual car performance locked behind a subscription. Okay, I've talked about this one. That one I actually don't necessarily mind as much because there can be wear and tear impacts on pushing hardware harder. Whether it's an electric, whether it's a gas vehicle, there could be an actual cost associated with unlocking that extra performance in terms of like warranty service over time. That one could potentially maybe be justified. Heated seats that are just already there, I object to far more. Also, a navigation system that doesn't work is like, what even is a car in current year that doesn't have a navigation system? You've got to be kidding me. Anyway, Tesla has their media capabilities behind such a subscription. Toyota has remote start on vehicles 3 years older or more on a subscription, and a ton have over-the-air UI updates locked behind subscriptions. GM stated, GM, the one that, remember, I was just talking about how I'm not interested in their not having Android Auto or CarPlay bullshit. GM stated that it earned more than $2 billion in 2021 via in-car subscriptions. And yeah, that's exactly why they don't do it like they did in the Volt anymore. Dude, the Volt is like it was like the Goldilocks zone. What is that car? 2017, I think? It's great.
Sounds right.
It has a big enough screen that you can totally make out where you're going. It supports Android Auto and CarPlay. It never got any like...
Ended production 2019, so yours being 2017 sounds pretty accurate.
I think mine's a 2017. It doesn't really get any OTA updates or anything, but it doesn't need them because I can plug my phone into it forever and have all the features I could possibly want.
People love these, dude.
What?
2019 Chevrolet Volt, car and driver. This is American prices. used, dude.
Well, yeah. It's because it's like a god tier car. It's awesome.
That's wicked. I'm not even like, that's cool. I'm not even down talking it.
Dude, I get it. I took so much flack for that take back then. Like it was a major factor in me just being like, hey, I don't think I'm gonna push that hard into doing more car reviews on LTT, because I took so much shit for being like, this is a really great car.
Did you throw it?
Throw the car?
No, the
Just ding him.
Did you
just ding him?
Did you start whipping it back at people, or did you lose your youthfulness?
I just got frustrated
with them throwing feces at you.
What? Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Doesn't taste good. Thought it was food.
Oh no! Oh no!
That never happened.
Oh no! Yeah, this sucks. All of this sucks.
All of it sucks. Boo.
Stop doing it.
Discussion question. In that same statement, GM stated that I accidentally minimized this topic. GM stated that customers are willing to spend $135 a month on average for the right mix of in-car products and services.
Nope.
No, I don't think I am.
Stuff it. I'm not at all. I will pay you nothing.
My subscription, like my included with purchase subscriptions in my Taycan, expired last month, and I don't even know what they were, because to me, a feature of a vehicle that is not just part of it and that requires a subscription doesn't exist. So I have literally never used them, because the last thing I want is to get used to using something that I know I'm going to have to pay monthly for later. Like, no.
The only problem my car's had in years happened somewhat recently. Some air got in the brake line. Still works perfectly fine, just like should probably get it tuned up eventually. Somebody with a trailer pulled out in front of me today when I was driving to work. And at the red light, their trailer brakes were not working, and their trailer was blocking their brake lights. So when they went to go stop, I didn't realize there was a car in front of them as well. So they stopped way earlier than I expected, and I couldn't see their lights. So I ended up slamming on my brakes in order to not hit them. And that somehow fixed the air in the lines. So my car fixed itself. Thanks, Honda.
Okay.
Sick. When I went to stop at the next light, I was like, wait, what the heck? It was awesome. That is not okay. Yeah, I'll go get it checked out. But it did actually fix itself. So I don't know. I don't know if like brake slamming just shocked the line and the air came out or something. I don't know, but I will get it checked out.
Dude, Taycans are crazy affordable if you wait for the right deal these days.
Whoa. Why is that so much cheaper than the one? Is it the Turbo S part?
They have, yes. Turbo S is the like top spec one, and is quite a bit more expensive. But I mean, I don't know. Here's one for $75,000.
I know, guys. I'm taking it in. I literally have an appointment from like that I planned like a week ago. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
My goodness.
Dude, my car's depreciated so much. It's fine though.
You bought a luxury electric car.
Yeah.
What do you expect?
I expect to enjoy driving my luxury electric car, except when I drive my Corolla, which honestly is kind of fine too. Dude, the Comma AI is really cool. It's the more I drive it, the more clear it is that it's really, though, only useful in a straight line. Like, yeah, it doesn't do anything other than really lane keep assist and auto start stop. But to its credit, I had a really cool experience with it this morning. I was stopped in the left-hand turning lane.
Sorry.
Coming down Highway 15. Is that the one that comes down from the Trans-Canada Highway to the office area? Is that Highway 15?
I think so.
I think so. Yeah. So I'm coming down Highway 15, and then I'm turning left onto Fraser Highway. You know the one, right? Okay. So there's your two lanes going straight, and then there's your two turning lanes.
Mm-hmm.
So there's all that construction there for the SkyTrain right now. So I'm in the rightmost of the left turning lanes. So if I was numbering them from left to right, I'm in lane 2. Okay, so there's 2 lights for the straight lanes. Those are kind of in front of me here. And then there's 2 lights for the left turning lane. There's one kind of here, and then there's one like way over here. And so I was sitting there, I was at the front, and I was like, what's going to happen when the straight green lights turn green? Is it going to rip me into the intersection? Because a beta feature, I think it's still in beta, actually have not checked, but it was in beta back when we did our first impressions. A feature that I think is in beta of the Comma AI is green and red light detection. So it should theoretically automatically stop for a red light and start once the light turns green. It didn't go. When the straight greens went, it didn't go. I don't actually recall if it went when the left turning lights went. I just have to check the footage, but yeah, I was pretty impressed.
That is pretty good, actually.
Yeah.
That's quite a niche case.
However, let's talk about yellow lights. It slows down. It seems to kind of treat them like caution, but it doesn't treat them like caution, this will turn red. Maybe it treats them like caution, maybe it will turn red, maybe it could turn green again.
Maybe it has location services and knows you're in BC.
It's a joke because BC drivers, red means stop, green means go, yellow means go faster.
Go faster, but head on a swivel, but go faster.
Oh, God. Yeah.
They just knew where you were. They're trying to keep you fitting in with the locals.
Yeah, well.
Yeah.
Microsoft has promised more Xbox hardware is still on the way. Despite low sales numbers for their hardware and the canned Xbox handheld that is rumored to be because AMD required a guarantee that they would sell at least 10 million units, Microsoft has assured gamers that future first-party consoles and devices are still being designed, engineered, and built by Xbox. They have pointed to the multi-year partnership that they entered with AMD earlier this year. With that said, it still looks like their main focus remains on Game Pass, with rumors of a free ad-supported tier of streaming-only Game Pass on the horizon. Okay, I can see from your face, but hold on a second. Okay, we have a video coming soon about the state of Xbox that you should keep an eye out for. I actually filmed my part of it today, and I want to talk about ad-supported, free, streaming-only Game Pass. Luke, would you like to translate that look on your face into words? Do you have words?
Mostly sadness, I think.
Because you were a bit of an Xbox, boy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Original Xbox, Xbox 360 were a huge deal. Loved both of those consoles. Absolutely loved both those consoles. Just seeing either one of them immediately brings me joy. Fantastic pieces of equipment. They really fell off the rails in a big way immediately after the 360, and I think never got it back. The unhappy face isn't this, honestly. It just feels like, and it's Microsoft again. Oh, it feels like the same take that I have with Windows, which it's just been so long now of just junk. The original Xbox and Xbox 360 were an amazing value prop, came with incredible exclusives, fantastic games, fantastic hardware, great experience, and then it just went and never came back.
So
them
One
not making
what were the bangers on the Xbox One? I don't know. When did Gears hit? Was that No, that was 360, right? Xbox One was Gears of War 1, right?
No.
Oh no, that was 360.
The original Gears of War was either 360 or the original one.
No, it wasn't original Xbox, I don't think.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure it's 360 then.
Titanfall 2, says Mav. Okay.
That was multi-platform.
Yeah. Yeah, Gears of War was 360. Halo 2.
No. People are just naming stuff that was on the old versions. Halo 2 was playable on the original Xbox, but primarily came out for the 360. It was really designed for the 360, but it was playable on the original Xbox, if I remember correctly. Or maybe we just got our internet module thing late. I don't know.
What was killer for Xbox One? I'm trying to even remember the Xbox One. Did anybody care about the Xbox One? Gears 4 to 5 on the Xbox One.
Halo 5 Guardians, Gears 5, Forza.
No, man, Fable 1 was like OG Xbox. That wasn't
Fable 1's old.
wasn't Xbox One.
Fantastic game, but old. So like this is just downhill. What year did the
Red Dead 2 is
Xbox
cross-platform, so that's not going to fly.
Yeah, that's not going to work at all. 2013. Wow. Right around the time that Windows started getting really terrible as well. Interesting. I don't know what changed that. I genuinely don't. This isn't I'm not actually alluding to anything. It's just interesting that the timelines are similar.
When did Bill Gates step down?
Way before that, didn't he?
Well, yeah, but I mean, it takes a long time for the pipeline
That's fair, but I think it was like way before that.
Step down as CEO. I'm just curious. I'm not saying that he was like a great leader or whatever. 2000, he stepped down.
It's kind of
so that was way before.
Yeah.
All right.
What are you talking about? Yeah, okay. So, but my actual like sadness here wasn't about the Xbox hardware thing because, in my opinion, that's been dead for 12 years.
Right.
So I already kind of moved on from Xbox hardware. The thing that I like about Xbox hardware is the controllers now. I would be really sad if they stopped making controllers, and it impacts my life literally not at all that they stopped making consoles, despite being like, as you said, an Xbox boy.
Right.
Because they just completely lost me, which sucks.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of a good reason to game on an Xbox. The cheap hardware was one,
it's not
but
that
then
cheap anymore.
They've hiked the prices.
Didn't they increase the price recently for the same console?
Yeah,
like when does that happen?
Remember when mid-cycle consoles would maybe go down in price? Do you remember
They'd either
that?
go down or you'd get like slim versions or whatever.
Or they'd start coming with bundled games and like extra controllers. Like there'd be
cool variants like
value add.
Translucent purple.
Yeah. That's crazy though. Who would do that with their screwdriver?
What? Huh?
That's crazy.
That is crazy.
That's crazy.
That is crazy indeed. Yeah, so it's like the thing that I'm sad about here, and I know I'm going to catch flack for this, but the thing that I'm sad about here is you can play the games for free with ads.
So you think that's bad? Why do you think that's bad?
Is a stepping stone, in my opinion.
I mean, is it
to even more increasingly annoying things?
Is it any different from what we already have in like microtransaction hell?
I think it's just progressive.
I mean, it's basically just mobile gaming then.
This is my point.
Oh, I see. Okay, so you're just like, okay, well,
we already ads will start being made with this in mind. Sorry, games will start being made. I mean, same deal, unfortunately. Games will start being made with this in mind.
But
mobile games don't need to be as bad as they are. They have the hardware. They have the performance to make them better. They don't on purpose.
The ad-supported tier in mobile games, though, is just to get you going onto the microtransactions.
Yeah.
And PC games are already made for microtransactions.
Which
so it's
is
almost
why
just
it
like
feels progressive.
It's like we skipped stage 2 cancer and we went straight to stage 4. Like, I don't think
we even skipped stage 2 or 3. I think we did them.
Well, when did we have ad-supported games on PC? Like if you're saying like I'm saying ad supported is like one of the stages we went through to get to.
In a few games, there are already games that have funding from ads.
Yeah,
just in very alternative ways. This is the most blatant because there's already been like paid billboard ads. There's even been games that have the ads in them update over time.
Okay, tell me this: if the idea is that the ad supports the streaming of the game, then the game developer isn't really being incentivized in any way to put ads in the game itself. And it's a source of revenue that is completely separate from any kind of microtransaction.
You don't know how the revenue sharing is happening.
That's
true.
So
if your game gets more ad views...
Oh, so you're worried about just things getting like super grindy?
So what I was saying was that I'm worried about games being made with this in mind. Because the same thing happened with microtransactions. When microtransactions came in, cool cosmetics for accomplishing cool things...
Went away.
Yeah. When microtransactions came in, fun cheat codes went away.
I've had an intrusive thought. You know how many loading zones there are in Starfield?
This is my point.
ad break.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So like just the fact that mechanism is there concerns me. You understand streaming economy. It can't just be free. Ads make sense to make it cheap. That's fully understand that. That's not the point at all. The point is the perverse incentive that happens to the developers.
Right.
Because now they would be incentivized. I'm assuming if your game plays way more ads than other people's games, you're going to get more money. I don't know when the ads play. I don't know if it's during the game. I don't know if it's during load screens.
It can't just be like in the middle of lining up a headshot.
No.
Obviously. Yeah. So it has to be at some kind of a natural break. It could
be that you can't launch the game until you play a certain amount of ads or something.
Right. But,
I don't know.
But I'm sure that starting with playing a bunch of ads and then the game going will turn into playing a bunch of ads, and then in between rounds could turn into whatever.
This is the sadness.
I see. Okay.
I think gaming was better when you owned less games because you bought them. I don't think having access to 700 games made my life better. When I had an Xbox and I had like 5 games, it was great. And that was totally fine. And I bought them and there wasn't ads and there wasn't microtransactions and it was fantastic. I don't need infinite game on Game Pass for free, but I have to watch ads. I don't want that.
But you can also afford regular Game Pass or just buying games.
Even when I couldn't, I preferred it. I would just have less games. Like I said, when I had just like a few games in an Xbox, when my brother and I had to go do random chores and odd jobs around the neighborhood to be able to afford a Super Nintendo, even when like the N64 was out, whatever, I preferred the fewer games that I had that did not have the ads. That is nostalgia talking. It aggressively is not, and I promise you, that is not at all what's happening.
Yeah, you don't know this man.
I promise you that is not the case. Like a gaming boomer. It's genuinely not rose-tinted glasses looking at the past. It is actually not that. That is not the case whatsoever. It is a degradation of gaming quality. I loved that tons of games used to come with cheat codes that just made the game fun and silly. I loved games being more contained, compartmentalized experiences. I loved doing weird things in game and getting rewarded with like cool, fancy stuff. Instead of most of the cool stuff being locked behind cosmetics that you buy in a store. And if you don't think that's happening, you're nuts.
Basically, what Luke misses is the dopamine hit being because you did something, rather than the dopamine hit being because you paid for something.
Yeah. And even if you're like, oh, those mechanisms are still there, they're not prioritized.
Well, yeah. Because it's way more profitable to prioritize giving you a dopamine hit for watching an ad or giving you a dopamine hit for paying money.
And it's such an incredibly powerful force. And again, if you don't think it is, you're probably just being manipulated. Sorry.
Wow. Dropping truth bombs.
What it is.
Are you going to like, warn them to get to an evac zone before you drop truth bombs like that?
Nope.
Our discussion question here is actually kind of unrelated. Why is the Steam Deck considered such a huge success when it's rumored to have sold somewhere in the neighborhood of around 5 million units? PS Vita sold 10 to 15 million units. Wii U sold about 13 million, and both are considered to be historic bombs. I actually think I have a good answer if you don't have one ready. But I was curious to hear your take.
First, I have a couple angles.
I'm going to go with expectations.
Yeah.
The expectations for Linux gaming was that it was just never going to happen. And I don't mean the optimists. They thought Linux gaming had already happened. And for them it had. But for the rest of the world, for my nephew, it hadn't happened. Steam Deck made that happen. I guarantee you there are more people gaming on a Steam Deck right now than there were cumulatively ever before that on Linux. Like, huge. Millions of units is incredible for like gaming on Linux. So what that, and it's also their first crack at it. So it's a data point, right? Whereas the Wii U and the PS Vita, they were data points that took a sales trend and went like this with it. The Steam Deck is a sales trend that is at the very beginning.
That most external analysts thought would be a failure.
And that we think is probably going to go like this.
Was a keyword.
Right? Is probably going to go like this. So it's extremely exciting. Reason number 2 that the Steam Deck is considered a success is that the PS Vita and the Wii U had very limited game libraries. The Wii U did have some bangers, but a lot of those bangers ended up selling big on the Switch.
Yeah.
They didn't end up selling big, or on the Wii, right? Like,
that's true.
They ended up selling on the consoles that were on either side of the Wii U. And yeah, the PS Vita had some bangers too. But when you compare that to the Steam Deck, Valve's business model is to take 30% of every flipping game on Steam. And the Steam Deck is such an enabler of more hours spent gaming. I guarantee you that the economics of the Steam Deck have worked out way better for Valve than the PS Vita or the Wii U ever did for Sony or for Nintendo. So those are my 2 main arguments, is expectations and sort of future opportunity that is unlocked by the Steam Deck compared to those other 2, and also the ability to attach software to it is like, I have literally bought games that I go, I would never play this game except that I'm going to be stuck somewhere with only a handheld and it's a perfect game to play on my handheld. Like, I would never play Vampire Survivors on my desktop. Never. I wouldn't touch that game on my desktop. Not because it's a bad game. I probably have like 30 hours in it, 35 hours in it, but it's all on my Ally, all of it. It's a mobile game for me. It's like, I have 10 minutes. Yeah, I'll just fire up Vampire Survivors.
Yeah, my main thing was expectations. The other one was highly related to your other comment of like the future stuff, because the 13 million Wii U's sold were sold to a bunch of people that, I don't know, weren't super enthusiastic, I guess. I liked my Wii U a lot, actually. But most people that I knew that got one were like, it's kind of a Wii.
But your big thing was Mario Kart. You played
Mario
the
Kart
crap
8
out of Mario Kart 8.
Incredible. If Mario Kart 8 didn't exist, I don't think I would look back on the Wii U nearly as positively.
Yeah.
There were cool things about it, but really it was a Mario Kart 8 machine.
So if you really loved Mario Kart 8, the Wii U was a banger of a console.
Yeah, but if not...
Or like that cool 4-player...
Dude.
Side-scroller.
This is the reason why it would still look good to me, because I think it was Mario Brothers Wii U, something, or Mario Brothers U. That's what it was. You could play 4 characters playing the actual side-scrolling game, and then you had one like kind of God mode character that could like put down little platforms for them, which ultimately turned into, as someone was jumping, you put down a platform in their way so that they smack into it and fall down. You troll your friends. That was really fun. The actual like unique controller tablet thing was actually really cool. But anyways, the buyers of the Switch, the Steam Deck, not the Switch, are like really into it. Like, I see a surprising amount of them on planes.
Oh yeah.
All the time.
Oh yeah.
And there's that like, wait, what's that? And maybe that person who asked that question isn't going to buy it now because it's like kind of 2 years old at this point, whatever. I don't know.
3.5, but who's counting?
3.5, sure. Wow, it's been a while. But they might get interested in other handhelds. They might wait for the next one, whatever. Yeah. But it's that first one that doesn't necessarily sell as crazy as it could, just because it wasn't as known, and it's quite a daring piece of technology to put out there. Like, my goodness. Especially with SteamOS. But I suspect the next one will do even better.
I heard back from Dave. Oh, the holidays. Sorry. So, sorry I missed your calls. we do have time to try between Black Friday and Boxing Day. Plan was to hold out until the holiday promotions are over to minimize stacking discounted cards on additional discounted offers. Yes. So that was my understanding too, but apparently we ran it now anyway. We'll be tracking redemptions to see how customers spend the cards over time. Okay. Well...
Hope you wanted a cash injection.
Nope. I'm okay right now. I was...
Welp, I don't know what to say then.
All I managed to do today was take a 10% bite out of what was going to be the Black Friday cash injection.
Yeah.
Oh, whatever. You know what? Merry Christmas.
For your kids.
Yeah, they'll be fine. They'll be all right. They already got everything. Who cares?
Speaking of not having everything, South Korean government loses 858 terabytes of data in fire. Whoa.
Yikes.
A battery fire on September 26th consisted of 384 battery packs, resulted in the destruction of 96 government computer systems. While 95 of those systems did have some form of backup, one system, known as the G drive, G meaning government, not Google, reportedly couldn't have a backup system due to its large capacity.
Couldn't is a big word.
That's not true, rendering all 858 terabytes completely gone. G Drive was used by staff to store documents and allocated 30 gigabytes of space per public official, so it's all their like personal stuff.
Oh no.
That's brutal. The Ministry of the Interior and Safety originally issued guidelines that all work materials should be stored on the G Drive.
Wow.
That's nuts. As for the other 95 computers that did have backups, only 62% were backed up daily, with the remaining 38% backed up monthly. That's a big jump, leaving additional data loss concerns. Oh, so there's more than 858 terabytes lost. Nice. Wow. Overall, the fire impacted government email, online postal services, petition services, and the National 119 emergency service. I don't actually know why everyone uses different ones. 119 feels very inspired by 911.
That's a very North America centric point of view. How do you know 911 wasn't inspired by 119?
Telephone.
Prove it.
Who made telephone? It was probably the way that I described. I can't guarantee that, but I'm just guessing.
What emergency services number was first? Okay, AI, go.
999.
Wow. Wrecked.
Sure. Why don't we all just use that?
Absolutely wrecked.
Sure. Well, okay. That doesn't prove any point.
Reconated.
That doesn't prove any point.
You're talking like, you're sounding like someone who was wrecked.
That doesn't prove any point.
You're sounding like someone who doesn't know.
That doesn't prove any point at all.
It proves that 911 is not the right one.
Sure. So 911 should be 999 then.
Sure.
And 119 should just also be 999.
Sure.
Why does it change? 999 was a bad first choice. Yeah, I kind of think you should change it at least once.
999 was for rotary phones. Oh, that's interesting. But that would take too long. Yeah.
That would take a really long time.
You can't do it accidentally.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, some kids still could.
Debate 119 versus 911. No, I don't think I need to.
Anyways, yeah, moving on. So it was more than 858 terabytes that they lost. Since the incident, one employee involved in the data recovery process has taken their
unalived themselves.
4 other individuals have been arrested and are actively being investigated on whether professional negligence may have contributed to the fire.
Honestly, blaming the employees at this point is the least based thing that you could possibly do. I think it's time to just own the responsibility that you didn't feel like spending another, $100,000 on another petabyte of data to have a second copy of this stuff. And wow. The South Korean government has reported a recovery rate of only 17.8%. Oh, with a full recovery expected to take a month. How are they possibly hoping to get a full recovery of this if it burned down and there wasn't a backup? That just sounds like nonsense. I mean, I'll be honest with you.
Maybe they mean No, there's no way. I was going to say maybe they mean the services.
As someone who has lost data from a petabyte project, it was a very conscious decision. I made the decision fully understanding that I wasn't backing up this data to not back it up based on cost. That was the only reason that we didn't back it up, because that data was not essential. So it was all archived projects, and I didn't feel like spending money on it. So to hear anything other than we didn't back this up because we didn't feel like spending money on it is horse shit. And I throw it at you.
I have no idea on the legitimacy of this, but it's Molitz in Fullpoint Chat said the fire also happened on the same day investigation was supposed to start on corruption-related things.
Oh. Okay, so there's more to it.
Maybe. I don't know. That's not from our notes. I have no idea. But if you're interested, maybe
Nene says they did have 2 copies on the same system in the same data center. You knew what I meant, Nene. All right.
Are we talking about...
Oh, wait. Have we finished sponsors yet?
No.
No.
We have one topic left, so we should probably do those right now.
Yeah.
No, I won't.
And then we can talk about the Steam machine after that.
Oh, okay.
Once I get it back together.
YouTube no longer permabans people. It used to be that YouTube took steps.
Wait, shouldn't we do the sponsors?
I thought you wanted to do a topic.
We have to do the sponsors so that we have one topic left after that.
We'll have After Dark after that.
So we do sponsors and then After Dark?
Yeah.
Okay.
After Dark is great. People love After Dark. They'll stay for After Dark.
Okay, sure.
It's the best part of the show.
Yeah.
I just force my way through the rest of it. I only like After Dark.
Pretty much.
I'm kidding.
We have to wade through the topics so we can get to the real juice.
Anyway, so it used to be that YouTube would permaban you and then you were permabanned, and they took steps to prevent you from creating a new account. Well, now YouTube believes in second chances. Our long-held approach of enforcing lifetime terminations can be difficult for creators. Blah, 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 appeals. Starting today, some previously terminated creators will have the opportunity to request a new YouTube channel. This is a fresh start. You can re-upload any of your prior videos that are within our community guidelines. How will you decide who gets a new channel? Oh God, man, there's some stuff that just
That's heavy.
There's people that really should not be let back on the platform. 100%. Whether the creator committed particularly severe or persistent violations, whether the creator's on or off platform activity harmed or may continue to harm the YouTube community, like channels that endanger kids' safety. That's good. Not everybody seems to be that concerned with holding accountable people who endanger kids' safety. There's some files, I think, that that there's probably some people are hoping would burn down in a government data center fire. But I don't know, at some point...
Yeah, we should probably release those files, all of them, every single part.
Should release all of them.
Yeah. Don't leave anything out.
What about monetization? You can apply for it. Okay. Man, I'm having real mixed feelings on this. I feel like having this be like, at our discretion, maybe some people will maybe be allowed, is a huge can of worms, and I just don't understand why they would open it up. Because if they don't let someone back, they're making because everything's polarized now.
Oh yeah.
If they don't let someone back, they are making a specific judgment about that specific individual. And if they do allow someone back, they are making a specific judgment about that specific individual. Like there was one of the first channels that I was aware of being banned. It probably wasn't the first channel to ever be banned, but it was a big channel. And it getting banned was like kind of a big deal, was this channel called David's Farm. And it was kind of a lot of what it sounds like, just like, it was a very early like farming YouTube channel. But there was like very unsafe, very disgusting animal cruelty stuff that happened.
Oh.
And just egregious violations of, anything that would be considered remotely acceptable for upload to YouTube. And I'm sitting here going like, would they let someone who, content warning, extremely graphic description incoming. So mute your mic for a second, and I'm going to go like this when it's safe.
Headphones.
Mute your mic, your headphones, yeah. Like, this is a channel that took a live pig, pinned it down, and chainsawed it in half while alive. Safe now.
Why?
That is a person that clearly is disturbed in the head, and does not need to share anything they have to say with anybody. Sorry. I'm standing by that.
Yeah.
You know? So if I see something like that come back, I'm sitting here going, no, lifetime ban was the right kind of ban, you know? I don't know, dude. Like that's just, it's monstrous, you know?
Yeah, there's a lot of people saying that it has to do with Trump's ban.
So this is just a policy to have something to point at when they violate what previously would have been the policy and reinstate an account. You think it's that simple? They're just...
it might be. I've seen some comments about this. I have no idea. Where's my thing? We don't have any notes on that. I don't know anything about it. I thought Trump's ban was overturned like quite a while ago, but like you said, maybe it's just something to point to now. No idea.
Interesting.
I honestly didn't even know he was banned off YouTube.
Oh yeah. It was after the January 6th thing. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Yep.
But he was reinstated in 2023.
Yeah, I don't know.
So who knows?
Yeah. Moon pies. What a time to be alive. It's going to be after dark in a minute. Let's get through a couple more sponsors.
That sounds like 2-minute papers.
I mean,
what?
What a paper. Time to be alive. Love that, man.
What do you want?
this.
Yeah,
From him.
after the sponsor spots.
Okay.
For the love of God.
Okay.
The show is brought to you today by whatever Luke didn't read already.
Start with Squarespace.
Hey, Luke. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Definitely not a door-to-door salesman, because they've probably got an awesome website instead, built with Squarespace. It's really easy to do, thanks to professionally curated templates that'll get you started off right. They also adopt a code-free, drag-and-drop approach to customization with their Fluid Engine editor, so practically anyone can bring their vision to life. If you ever get stuck on anything, with a few quick prompts, their AI tools can lend a hand. And if you're selling tangible goods or even services, you can take payments directly from your site with support for all major credit cards and other popular methods. Is Klarna in there? Yeah, it is. So start building your website today and get 10% off your first purchase by visiting squarespace.com/WAN. That was the worst thing I have ever read. Knock, knock, who's there? Not a door-to-door salesman, because they have a website that uses Squarespace. Oh my God. The show is also brought to you by Ubiquiti. We hosted our inaugural Whaleland event at Smash Champs last week. 2 weeks ago? I think it was 2 weeks ago. And while we're still working on our video, taking you deep behind the scenes and checking out some of the setup, coming soon TM, we can show you this picture. Okay, that's Chase. It's Chase. Thanks for all your hard work, Chase. And also, thanks to our sponsor, Ubiquiti. They've powered up all of our networking. And boy, was there a lot to consider. From making sure that our 8v8 gaming setup was operational, video coming soon as well, TM, to keeping all 250 attendees gaming throughout the weekend. Good thing their latest Pro XG48 PoE switches and access points are simple to deploy and reach up to 10 gig speeds. It might seem like a lot of things to keep track of, but fortunately, their license-free Unify Site Manager has a clean, user-friendly design. So whether it's for personal use, for large events, or even massive stadiums, you can count on Ubiquiti to make networking easy. Go to lmg.gg/UbiquitiLAN today to unify your networking with Ubiquiti. That's UbiQuitiLAN. We'll have that linked in the video description. It's after dark. Let's do it.
All right. That sounds good to me.
Oh, wait.
Do you have another topic? Did you
Yeah.
do... Oh, yeah.
Show us.
It's not quite done. I'll bring it over right now.
Okay.
All right, just make sure it still works.
Still works.
Yeah.
I mean, why don't you just point your camera?
I heard him do a little squeak, and I knew he got it. I knew something happened. It was earlier in the show. I was like,
got the dopamine squeak.
yes, exactly. I heard it. And I was like, oop, we're getting something good.
I got one cable to put
I don't know what exactly. Like, I don't know if maybe he just got the light to turn on or something, but
they're done.
does it boot?
I don't know.
No screen, I guess?
No screen.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we'll see what happens. I guess want to give me your HDMI cable?
Sure.
Dude, I'm so stoked.
I don't want to throw my bottle. There we go.
Actually work first. Been intermittent. Somebody's
Oh, my power cable's not here anymore.
crunched a bunch of
he's got
cables
it.
in there, maybe when they tried to reassemble it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
So
He's blaming me. Can you believe he's blaming me?
I don't think he was.
Oh, he was. Dan, you were blaming me, right?
no, I don't know. Might have been sent from factory like that.
See? God, British humor is so not funny. Actually, it's the funniest.
I mean, it wasn't in your possession for so many years. I just assumed he meant somebody else.
No. He wouldn't take shots at some random.
I mean, it was a blameless accusation.
See, you can tell from his tone. You can tell from his tone how blameful it is.
I've seen enough insides of things to just blame a general person, and then they can be guilty.
See, he blamed the general.
Oh, I wonder if the front button is actually...
Make sure not to dock someone with pulling up the sign in.
What?
I mean,
I don't think we're gonna.
I think the sign in is probably going to be a username. Worst case scenario. I think we're probably going to be okay.
Watch it be like full first and last name of a Valve employee.
No, I know, right? I mean, it'd be pretty funny. It would- There's no way
No,
they
they
still
haven't
work
even
there
noticed,
anyway.
have they?
Gabe
Valve?
Newell.
Oh, hey, look, it glows.
Hey!
Yeah, were you gonna bring it over here,
Yeah, why
though,
isn't it
Dan?
over here? We want to put it on the screen so people can see.
Well, in fairness to him, the first thing I said was, Dan, why don't we just do it over there? So,
Oh,
did you take away the power cable?
He needs the power.
Can I
cable.
have that, please?
God. Dang.
Okay.
We need.
Dan, you hit the mic. God. Some people's kids, man. Okay. Should we move the banner so they can see it light up? Or like,
Yeah.
oh, hold on.
He
No,
just
no.
sat down.
We don't need it. No, we don't. Is that opaque or is it transparent? You know what? Just add a bit more translucency. That way people's merch messages can still show.
Yes.
Please.
Yes.
Thank you. Hey, there we go.
Wow.
Did you,
What?
Did you push it correctly? Oh, my
What the heck? Yeah, who broke it now, smart guy?
As far as I can tell, Linus had it back for like a minute and just destroyed everything.
No way. That was no.
That sounds
I destroyed nothing.
lore accurate.
No, I destroyed nothing.
That sounds lore accurate to me. Stop.
Oh, I'm just not sure if this fan's going to be able to spin.
The mount on it is broken.
Yeah.
And it's really temperamental.
Oh, okay. So it broke.
It brokey.
Yeah, I think maybe it's brokey again.
I want to display. Oh, that was barely in there.
It was in there.
That was barely in there.
It was
you don't
totally
know how to plug
in there.
things in?
I know how to
Those
plug
are tech
things in.
tips. Plug in the freaking cable.
It was plugged
What was
in.
it? Dude, he pulled it out with like 1/100th of a pound of force.
Oh, is it off again?
No, it just hasn't turned on in a while.
I plugged it in.
No, you did not.
I did.
You did not
I did
at
plug
all.
it in.
You did not.
I did.
They can't see it. It was not properly plugged in
It was plugged in.
at all.
You know what? It's
Dan,
possible.
what do you think?
I don't know. Whoever plugged it in last time probably didn't plug it in.
It was on here like this. I probably plugged it in until it hit this.
It was very difficult to plug in. To Linus's defense.
I think that's probably what happened. Is I plugged it in and it felt like it moved, and then it hit this thing right here because it hangs down a little bit.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's
because the power cable has a bit of a.
I didn't plug it in.
Box inside of it. Do we have is there an output at all?
Checking
my laptop. That's what it was before.
Oh yeah, that seems to be.
Yeah, that's cached. The last frame it had.
I have 800 by 600.
Oh, okay. So that's probably a BIOS splash screen then.
So your Luke laptop.
You took the storage drive out of it, Dan. How the hell are we supposed to boot it?
Well, the fact that it turned on, I think, is good enough. I'll bring that over back in one sec. Let's just make sure that we can get.
Oh well, I think we wanted to see what it.
That was why we were going to show the screen.
I didn't even know it was going to work until like 5 minutes ago.
That's fair. I am happy we got the ring. Yeah, he wants it to not work. It's better for camera.
No, I want it to work.
Oh, yes. Sorry, I forgot that was in our script.
You know, fail for content or whatever?
Yeah, that's all we do.
That is not a principle for us.
He did mean to plug it in properly.
Core tenant.
But he just knew the views.
What? What did he do?
He dropped the drive directly onto the motherboard.
That's amazing.
You can't make this stuff up, dude. It's just
it's a padded drive. It's cushioned.
Oh my goodness.
This man's an icon.
Oh man. All right, well, we'll see how this goes.
All right. Well, maybe it'll boot, maybe it won't. We can do it. Yeah.
We can.
Was gonna say.
We can start merge messages while we tinker around with this.
Sure. Yeah, let's see.
Dan, have you been doing merch messages at all?
Well, we have had like 300, so I've been trying.
Oh my God!
WAN Show
on some of these.
Oh my God! This is fucked.
We're good.
This guy bought $300 in gift cards. Is anybody buying anything other than gift cards?
Some people said they might buy stuff.
Oh my God. Someone bought the gift card and super discounted swim trunks. And a pin.
Well, the pin was free.
Fuck. We had a deal, you guys. You're going to buy profitable stuff. Oh my God. So many people are buying like $250 gift cards or like multiple $100 gift cards. What is this order? $242. $100 freaking gift card. Okay, no, you bought a couple scribe drivers. Thank you, Jacob, for being a team player.
So I'm going to jump in the incoming and help Dan.
Okay. Dan left. He just left. He was there and he left.
I might have too.
Luke, we're on our own now.
We could do it. We're fine.
Oh, well, that's the Steam machine. So much for that. Okay, so should I just do curated ones on my own?
I can read it to you if you want.
No, I'll do it. Joseph B. writes, "What ho, WAN showers? I managed to see the Joseph musical in the summer. It was great and brought back memories. Just wondering what makes it special to Linus. May I suggest PC Build Guide the musical? You know, with Riley's talents, that could actually be pretty great. Some of those sponsor spots recently. I feel like I would actually
really enjoy that. Dude, that's right over your power button, just a heads up. Whatever the most recent one was.
He did a music video thing. The underwater.
Yes, that one. The ad spot on there is hilarious. I think I watched it twice or 3 times.
Yep. Oh, dude, amazing.
I think a lot of people from the thumbnail, by the way, might have assumed that was another like pool cleaner or something.
Yeah, we're working on updating the thumbnail. I think we're going to change the thing in my hand to a boombox.
Nice.
So then it seems
that's
like
a good idea.
A little less obviously a product. The reason we used that Bluetooth speaker was just because it seemed like, it tied into the initial research I did trying to find a solution where it was just a bunch of stupid Bluetooth speakers that advertised themselves as being waterproof, but actually what they meant was can get splashed on a little bit, not like under. So I searched for underwater speaker, and I ended up with a bunch of stupid Bluetooth speakers. So it was kind of it was kind of supposed to tie in with that, and also it just clearly looks like a speaker, to the modern audience. But I think that the boom. But to your point, I think it looks sponsored. But it's not.
It's super. I understood it wasn't, which is why I clicked on it. But it immediately looked very sponsored.
Yeah. So I think if we change it to a boombox above the water, then that will sell it a little bit better as what it is. Anyway, what's special about it for me is I think it was one of the first musicals I ever saw. I went with my auntie, and it was just such a great show. It was such a magic, awesome experience. It set off what turned out to be a lifelong love of musical theater, live theater in general. And Donnie is just such an incredible star. It was when Donnie Osmond was playing Joseph. And so, yeah, when I saw it most recently with him playing Pharaoh, it was such a cool, like, full circle moment. And it was just magic, man. It's a great show. It's just pure fun. It doesn't. Oh my god! It booted up.
Want to show the people?
Yeah, I would like to. Do you want to use Luke's cam or my cam rather? Dan,
can you push the button?
Push the button.
I did.
No.
Oh, is there pass through? Well, no. Yeah, I mean, you'll have to move the camera, Dan. Yeah. Because it's not pointed at the.
I thought it was.
Yeah, he's tethered with headphones. This is hilarious. Also, your producer cam thing is up. Right, just go to the wide.
You can only do 2 things at a time, okay?
There you go. Nailed it. Perfection. Okay, you're good, Dan. It's fine. It's good enough. Okay. We don't have a keyboard, though, Dan.
Oh, my God.
Does it need something?
Well, I mean, it depends if we've... And he's gone. Cool, good merch message. I'm going to archive it now. Adam R. writes, "Greetings, DLL. It is genuinely hard to pitch/explain YouTuber merch, and there isn't really a better term. Have you considered brand names for your clothing outside of LTT Store? Linus Textiles, that one's free. We are going to transition to using more Creator Warehouse branding for like our blank products, with the idea being that eventually maybe other creators would use our blanks as well. Beyond that, I think we've discussed switching over to LTT rather than Linus. And then LTT Store could still just work. And we just kind of move away from the Linusness. Like our old stealth hoodie, for instance, was like a black on black, so it was still stealthy, but it just had like Linus Tech Tips and giant text down the arm. We very rarely put my name on anything anymore, and that's highly intentional. Dan is doing things over there, so I'm just going to switch over to that camera. But yes, it has occurred to us, but right now, our overall sales volumes are so relatively low that splitting out and creating a new product line with a different brand, I feel like all it would really serve to do is split our run rate, and I don't see how we could justify it. We still, honestly speaking, are not that good at selling outside of promoting it through our like YouTube channels. We still have a lot to learn about marketing without leaning on the YouTube channels as a crutch. Unique username says, Linus, that was the opposite of stealthy. That was a shiny Linus. Cringe. It wasn't shiny. It was like matte black on black. Yes, I agree. It's too much, and that's why we don't do it anymore. But I really don't think it was shiny. I don't think I can agree with that. Sorry. Luke and Linus, writes Gabriel. You've talked about making sandals in the past. Have you thought about making boots or FR clothing? Work in the oil and gas industry, and FR is required. P.S. Play Payday 3. You mean like fire resistant?
Yeah, flame, yeah.
Yeah, so we looked at doing flame retardant, like either like the base material itself or with coatings on the workshop jacket. And ultimately, I forget whether it was due to like the chemical nature or we really liked the material we were using and it just wasn't, or if it was a certification thing, we're very low volume. Like that's the thing to kind of remember always, is that we are, a big YouTuber organization, but a little bitty company in the grand scheme of things. Like we are ants under which the giant boots of companies like Nestle descend upon and crush. Like we're not a huge player in the grand scheme of things. So like this is impacting our ability to do cables, for instance. Our USB cables are coming, but certain display cables, not going to name any names, have just unbelievable fees associated with every single SKU at every single length that could prevent us from being able to make that type of display cable at all. Because we just don't do that kind of volume. So no plans for fire-resistant clothing in the near future. As for boots, very unlikely as well. Doing boots requires different molds for every single size. And I mean, I feel like you could probably go to like a Chinese boot factory or something like that, and they'd be able to do the molds for you for a fraction of what you'd be able to do somewhere else. But between tariffs and between it being very challenging to control the quality of a product like that, I just don't really see what we'd be adding to the boot category. If that situation ever changes, if we find a really outstanding, factory and we find a really outstanding reason for our boots to exist, never say never, but there are absolutely no plans for the near future. Also duly noted on the Payday 3 recommendation. Oh, wow.
I can do a couple more if you want.
No idea how to read this, but here's a merch message from this.
Yeah.
Love from China. Do you think that it is ethically defensible for Apple to apply double standards when it comes to trading profit for surrendering iCloud servers to our government? What would you do if you were in our situation? No, I don't think it's defensible at all. I mean, this is one of the things that drives me so nuts about Apple. And it's one of the things that Apple users flipping hate when I talk about, because there is no defense of this. You can't get on stage and talk about how important user privacy is to you. You can't beat your chest and talk about how uncompromising you are about user privacy when you have user data in data centers that the Chinese government has unlimited access to. I'm sorry, but you don't get to do that. And the Chinese government would probably just lock Apple out of the Chinese market if they refused to surrender that access. But them's the breaks then. So you can't say privacy first, profit second, if actually when push comes to shove, it's the other one. And look, it's not like Apple's any different from the vast majority of other companies who would make the same decision. Fine. Just own it then. That's all I'm asking. Just don't bullshit me. Just say, yeah, we'll comply with whatever laws in order to make sure that we can continue doing business in whatever key region. Just say that then. Don't pretend to be better than anybody. That's all.
Next up,
What? Okay, so we're in the BIOS. Is our boot drive showing up?
Yeah, I didn't see it there.
Yeah, there it is.
Oh, cool.
Okay. Man, that is a fun looking BIOS. Look at, man, when did BIOSes get so boring? Yeah, look at that.
Awesome. Do you think it might need something like
like CSM or something, or no, not CSM, the stupid legacy boot mode. Hold on, just go to exit. Go to the exit one. Because sometimes the exit tab will just have like a boot to this particular device. Oh yeah, this one too. Nope, no dice. Yeah, back to boot then. Hard drive boot priorities, boot option 1. I mean, if it shows up as a boot option, theoretically, it should just go, right? Oh, legacy only. Want to change storage to either? Oh no, UEFI only. Okay, so we already tried legacy then. Do you want to try UEFI?
Sure.
Okay, let's see what happens.
F10. If F10 doesn't work, it's illegal.
Okay.
You can put them in jail.
BIOS jail.
Yep.
Kevin B asks, Linus, any updates on your daily driving of the AirPods Pro 3s? I'm really looking forward to hearing your thoughts after using them for a while after your fiery first impressions on Short Circuit. I flew to Dallas, Texas earlier this week. The noise cancellation on the AirPods Pro 3s is so good that on a jet aircraft, I could have just as easily been cruising at like 50 miles an hour on the highway.
Wow.
Like, wow. It is so good that I actually kind of wish that Apple had like a staged or a faded, like a gradual change from ANC to transparency mode.
Is it shocking?
Because it's jarring sometimes. You turn off transparency and like, oh, dang, it's loud in here. Like you get adjusted to it.
Well, I find the transparency mode on mine is louder than not having the headphones in.
The transparency mode on the AirPods Pro 3s is also just outstanding. It's very natural. Like even my own speech is quite natural, which is very difficult to do as far as I can tell, because almost nobody executes it very well. Sometimes the audio quality doesn't bother me, but there are certain situations where it is just not very good. Now, I have heard that there's a new update, and I have finally figured out my transition problems over to the iPhone Air. So once I pair my AirPods Pros to this, I should be able to apply the latest firmware update. Oh, I should actually add that to my notes for the review, that if Apple hasn't dealt with this yet, I haven't actually checked if they haven't dealt with this yet, but if Apple still hasn't dealt with there being absolutely no way to update the firmware on AirPods Pro 3s unless you also have an iPhone, that is like should be criminal, basically. You should be able to apply updates to your device simply by having your device. Can you do it through, oh wait, I think someone might have mentioned before that you might be able to do it through iTunes. Can you do it through iTunes on PC? Someone let me know. Let me know in the chat. Can you, I'll just make a note for myself. Can you update without iPhone? Boop. Okay, now I got that in there. That is something that I want to talk about one way or another. I think that's all I kind of have to say for now. They still aren't as comfortable for me, but I think I figured out why they did it, because wow, do they ever stay seated in your ear canal.
Okay, so, I have those problems with the IEMs staying in my ear canal, so I use the kind of older version where it doesn't go in your ear. They're just earbuds instead of IEMs. But I got the AirPods Non-Pro 4 is I think its proper name, and that has ANC and transparency mode, and honestly they drive me nuts, and I wish I just had the old ones. And I still use the old ones sometimes, but my old ones, the battery life in the right ear is really bad, so it'll die way before the other one, which sucks.
Why don't you just replace the battery? Got him.
Get trolled. The reason why I don't like them so much is because you don't have that insert from the IEMs. The seal is really bad.
Yeah.
And even in transparency mode, it'll be like trying to figure it out, and it'll just start going like crazy. And it's like percussion against your ear. It gets really intense. So I don't know. It's annoying, especially when you're like moving around doing stuff. They'll move slightly in your ear, and then the seal will break. And just again. It's like, Man, I find it really annoying, to be honest.
With the seal, it's good. And man, I got to say, I wake up with them both still in my ears, which is pretty incredible. Like my Pro 2s fall out during the middle of the night all the time.
When it makes seal, it sounds great.
Yeah.
And like the ANC and the transparency mode is amazing. All kinds of fantastic.
You just got to figure out how to wear in-ears or in-canal.
I need those spring clips to be a thing.
Nice.
I need to bring that back.
Classic.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Did we give up on this?
I can't get it past the black screen of death.
Okay, cool.
So hardware? That says hardware.
It could just be that this drive is empty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it say, hey, boot, stop it. Give me boot device.
Not necessarily.
I've seen this behavior before, personally.
Okay.
I tried.
We should crank the transparency back up and make it purple.
Nice.
Oh, I forgot to do.
No, you're doing 10,000
so many things.
It's all good. I can read the next one.
Dan, you're doing great.
I'll skip the
one.
one.
Luke, what Linux distro do you use, and how has the experience been considering Linux myself?
For the last little bit, I've been dual booting because there was some stuff I needed to do in Windows that I could have VM'd and stuff, but that was proven to be annoying. So I've been dual booting. But on the Linux side on my laptop, I've been using Arch. The reason why I picked Arch wasn't to be a I'm better at Linux than you, dude. It was to prove that...
It was just because I'm a better than Linux than you, dude.
No.
And I'm good enough to run Arch. No, that's fine. You don't have to say it.
With relatively little knowledge,
you will say it, but you don't have to.
With relatively little knowledge, experience, or effort, I have been able to run it just fine for months now. Totally just fine, no problems, updates, all that stuff. And it's been great. And I don't game on my laptop much, but I have Steam installed and I can play a game every now and then. And it's been very transparent. It doesn't feel like, oh, I'm using Steam trying to pull all these levers and do all these crazy things to get these games to work. It's a download button. It's a play button. It's just like you're on Windows. It's very easy. So yeah, the whole goal of this, honestly, was to be able to basically talk about it on WAN Show and point out that it's been fine, and I picked the one that's hard. And the reason for that was
to show how great you are.
No, it wasn't.
Even though it's hard.
It wasn't. The point was that I've done nothing. There's no skill involved.
There's no skill. So if you can't do it, wow, you must be beyond no skill. Because I am so godlike at running Linux. It took no skill at all.
Oh my god! There was at the Intel event in Arizona that we were at. There was Linux nerds there asking me Linux questions because they heard that I was running it, and I kept on being like, I don't know. It's not the point. The point is that I don't have to do all these things, and it's still good. That's the point. That's the interesting part. So if I were you, wouldn't necessarily pick Arch. It's not against Arch.
Hathel
but I would
says Luke is swinging his Luke around the room as usual. Giant Linux dong.
Oh my god. The point is that you can pick the one you want, and it's probably going to be fine. Go have fun.
I wish the rest of us could have picked it.
Oh my.
Up next.
Yeah.
Sadly, no infinite money glitch on gift cards. No gift cards with gift cards. What game is Luke playing right now? Did you ever finish Baldur's Gate 3rd?
No.
You still haven't finished it?
No.
You talk so much about
how many characters.
Dude,
how many characters are you on? 8?
I think more.
1?
I think more than 8. More than 8. I'm pretty sure more than 8.
I got super far through a Dirge run and then was just like,
I have 3
I
different
can only play
campaigns.
this 15 hours a day. There's not enough time.
I have a hard time not doing everything.
Yeah.
And I have this style.
That must cost you a lot in chicken.
That's actually a really good joke for Baldur's Gate.
I even like bears.
Oh my.
Both kinds.
Oh my. He kind of is both kinds, I guess. But anyways.
Everyone's player sexual.
Off that topic. Frick, what was I going to say? Yeah, one of my favorite ways to play with new people is to not be the party face. Make them be the party face. That's playing the charisma character or the character that will do the dialogues, basically. Because I've done all the things in Act 1 and Act 2, My goodness. In Act 1 and Act 2. So
do you really just think of them as things?
They're just
Are they
toys
disposable
to his
you?
masculinity.
They're just chicken consumption. They just eat your chicken and then you discard them?
You might be a wizard, actually. They could be poisoned. Arcane chicken.
So my whole my whole thing is letting them, because every once in a while, even if very small, there will be one little tiny thing that I haven't really experienced before. But if I'm just making the decisions all the time, it's going to be hard to do that, because it's very likely that I'll just do the types of things that I would normally do. Even doing things in different orders can kind of change how the game plays. So I have so many campaigns that are in Act 2. I have a few different campaigns that are in Act 3. I have a ton of campaigns that never made it out of Act 1. Someone who I'd love to start playing with again. I'd have to, have a house together and my computer set up and stuff like that. But I started a game with Wendell, and this was like right early on in the game coming out, and he selected Dirge without knowing what the hell was. And Wendell's like the kindest, nicest dude ever, and then his character's just doing Dirge things, and he's like, that was
I don't
great.
like this game very much.
I would love to start playing that again. But yeah, I don't know. I'll beat it eventually. I'm in no particular rush.
Well, why would you have to beat it if you have all your things to use?
Let's move on. Like Luke does from his thing.
You're such an animal. You're such an animal.
What comes immediately to your mind as the biggest news you've ever discussed? What comes immediately to your mind as the biggest news you've ever discussed on the WAN Show?
I don't know. Maybe Silicon Valley Bank.
Facebook buying OpenAI.
What?
Facebook buying Oculus.
Oh, okay.
Other O company.
Yeah, not that.
That was a big one for me.
That big.
It was a big one for me.
Yeah. Biggest news.
Like the Silicon Valley Bank thing was big, but like,
I mean, it didn't impact you or me.
Exactly. Yeah.
Or most of them.
So like, what was the biggest news to us? CEO stepped down?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, would you say it's changed that much around here? I mean, you can say it did. Like, fine.
It depends on how you like. In people's very average day to day, I don't necessarily think it's changed a ton, but there are certain things that have changed very significantly, I would say.
Tactful. He's learning.
Not enough, because you noticed. So.
Yeah, whatever. I mean, like, whatever political bullshittery, I taught you a lot of it, so. And to be clear, the point is not to deceive. The point is to evade. To speak without saying. It's pretty good though.
Thanks.
Yeah. Man, what am I don't know. Yeah, ChatGPT release was pretty wild, says Camstabro, but I just wonder if there's like a recency bias there.
That was a bit ago.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So it was.
The like crazy stream where we were like freaking out over it. That was
that's probably a couple years ago now.
2 years ago-ish, I think.
Yeah. Let's see what else? Yeah, the hack we didn't like announce on the WAN show though. Like it like happened before.
Yeah, the YouTube video was kind of the big deal with the hack, I think. Not so much the stream. We did talk about it on the stream, but the news was already broken for sure.
Yeah, you know what? I think the ChatGPT one was pretty big in terms of like
I think that's
impact on the world.
That feels correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, let's go with that. When ChatGPT released, this is Steph Dutt in Floatplane Chat. It was the first time in a while where I realized I was living in a history-defining moment.
I think it was for us too, which is one of the reasons why I agree. I think that's probably the...
Almost 3 years.
That's it. Really? Whoa.
Yeah.
That seems crazy.
Yeah. Wow. Charged Nuclei 8300 goes, yeah, everyone was worried about losing their jobs. Now we're losing our jobs. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's usually not AI, to be honest. It's
except when it is.
Yeah, a lot of those have eventually come out as like layoff excuses because they wanted to do layoffs, not because they...
This is true.
Yeah.
This is true.
It's return to work and laid off because of AI is usually they actually just wanted to do layoffs regardless, and they found an excuse. A lot of the AI replacing people thing isn't actually really like working. I've been doing home stuff, was at Home Depot, bought a thing, walked up to the desk. I was trying to figure out, like, is this self-checkout or not? Because there was employees standing by, like most of them. And the person walked up to me, took my stuff.
And then did the self-checkout for you?
Walked it to the self-checkout thing.
I've seen that.
Did it for me, and then just walked away. And I was left to, like, pay. And I was like, how is this better? Like, what are we doing?
Scrappy DP says Billet Labs. No. You know, they did one production run of that thing.
Did they? Aren't they doing more stuff now, though? I think they have a
probably.
YouTube channel and whatever.
But the actual product that I said was irrelevant ended up having exactly enough relevance for them to do one pre-order, one production run, and then never make it again. So no, I don't think that was a particularly consequential thing.
What are they doing?
Brian asks, hi LLD. What are your thoughts on the future of discrete Intel ARC cards, particularly higher end, given the recent Intel-NVIDIA partnership? I'd really like a B770 or C770 to be a thing. We're hoping for the best, man. We're rooting for it right alongside you. Bring on future discrete ARC. It's gonna be great if it ever makes it. I am so excited. I'm not exciting, but I'm excited. Are you excited?
Yes.
Is it because I'm exciting?
Yeah.
I don't think that's right. Oh, stop it. Ryan asks, hi Linus, do you dream much? Sometimes. Sometimes I sleep like the living dead. Other times I wake up and I think I'm mid-conversation with someone and I have no idea where I am or what's going on because I was dreaming so lucidly that I was pretty sure that I was awake. So everywhere in between. And I have I shouldn't even say particular ones. I have like 2 different kinds of sleeping pills that I use once in a while and I like really need to sleep and my brain's just buzzing. And both of them in different ways give me just the most wackadoodle dreams. So I end up sleeping more, but I end up resting less well.
I have to set alarms or have some really good sunlight exposure in the room. The sun coming up will wake me up. But if I have like blackout blinds or whatever, or even just not a lot of sun exposure into the room, I can just sleep forever because I will lucid dream the heck out of it every single night. And it's been that way forever. I also have a problem where like if I get woken up, say like 4 hours into sleeping, and then fall back asleep, my brain wants to like reset and is like, no, we're going for 8 again.
Nice.
There's no other way. And it worries me for like when I'm older if I end up needing to do more often like
Charged Nuclei with the bangers this week. Luke sleeps like a bird. You just put a blanket on him, he's like
That's actually so true.
I hate you so much.
what's a circadian rhythm? Oh, dark?
That's so true. because when I go on a plane,
No. No.
you don't know this, do you?
Buddy.
When I go on a plane,
Oh, God.
one of my standard things that I pack in my like smaller bag, I'll have my like switch, I'll have some battery banks, whatever else, is always a sweater even when I went to Arizona, I packed a sweater because I'll put the sweater on backwards. Mm-hmm. So I put the hood over my head and it like blacks everything. I hate the eye covering things. And it just blacks everything out. And I flying back from Arizona, I think it was like 8 p.m. I am not tired at 8 p.m. on any day. We get on the plane, I was like out before takeoff. So yeah, that's actually, I haven't heard that before. That's a very good description.
I can't find it right now, but a picture of me definitely exists on social media somewhere of my plane move, which involves a hoodie as well.
Yeah.
But I cinch
I've seen
front
this.
tight,
yeah,
so that only my nose sticks out, so that, because I can't sleep if I'm breathing back in hood air.
Oh yeah, there's like the reason why I wear the full hoodie is because I'll like usually lift a thing up down low. So
that's not enough for me. Yeah, not enough.
Yeah.
I've got to have the nose hole.
I definitely don't mind a little bit of recirculated air. I can deal with that, no problem.
Anonymous asks.
Here it is.
Oh, you found it?
Yeah, here it is.
Yeah, that's it.
No key found it. So this is my move. So I actually end up with little pressure marks on the bridge of my nose here. But yeah, it leaves my breathing holes open. But
that's actually pretty good.
That's my move.
That's pretty good.
Oh yeah, this too.
Yeah.
Always hands in the pockets because otherwise they get chilly.
I'm usually like this under the sweater.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Oh, like pulling in out of the arms. Because I do that one too.
I don't actually put the sweater like on. It's on reverse.
Oh, I see. So you just lay it on you.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll wear the sweater, but I'll pull my arms out of the arms, and then I'll just go like this.
Yeah.
I don't care if I'm in my 30s and I look like a child.
When you're on a
it.
plane, all bets are off.
You get whatever rest you can.
Yes, exactly. You get comfy, and that's it. It doesn't matter anymore.
Yep.
I know I look like a goof. It's fine. It doesn't matter to me. But yeah, I like basically wear it like a blanket. Because that's another thing. I find it very hard to sleep unless like something is on top of me. But there has been like very significant portions of my life where I'm sleeping is way too hot. So I'll sleep with just a sheet. But it just has to be like something. So wearing the sweater like that also like feels like I have a blanket on me. I don't know. It works. I found a system. I'm sticking to it.
Hell yeah.
Linus, thank you for some great videos this week. What was the best part of the planetarium shoot? LTT Gamer Dome win.
Oh, definitely climbing the dome.
That was so sick.
The fact that there was nobody who actually like worked for the McMillan Space Center there to tell me no was like awesome.
That was important.
Oh, awesome.
The second you started climbing, I was like, there's no way they let him do that. And then you just kept going. I was like, what?
Yeah.
It's amazing. Then that massive, what did they call it? The like Nexus speaker or whatever?
Oh, shoot. What was it? Not Apex.
I shouldn't have said a word.
Something. Yeah, what was the speaker at the top called? Does someone remember? Not Pinnacle. That's not it.
I don't think it was Pinnacle.
Someone's going to know. Someone's going to post it in chat. But,
really sick name. Zenith. Yeah, Zenith.
Yeah,
whatever.
Zenith, yeah. So cool. Dude, it's been, you know what the upside is of channel momentum being a little bit low lately? Is when people make their way back to the channel after the long pause that they've had,
there's some bangers.
They're going to have an absolute killer back catalog to go through. This video is great. The thumbnail really, I don't know, we need to do some more work on it or something because David did just such an amazing job of this video. It's so cool. We play around with underwater speakers that are for like synchronized swimming teams, and we like put it in this guy's pool, and he's a local guy and he makes like setups for it in his shop, and we tour his shop, and it's like freaking awesome. This
video is funny where you like bait him into jumping into the pool. Hilarious.
I didn't do that on purpose.
Oh.
Oh no. Okay. So what happened here? Oh my God. There we go. Okay. So what happened here is I was doing a dry run. Like we had done a few dry runs, and I was doing one more practice before I was going to be like, okay, let's go.
I thought because there's footage of him. Like there's another camera. This one.
No, that was not intentional.
Oh, it was so good.
So I was doing literal dry run. Thank you, Conrad.
I like it.
So I was just practicing the line, and I was showing him the timing. So I was showing him how I was going to telegraph the jump because we were supposed to jump in together so that it would.
You guys ended up nailing it.
So it would look like this. Yeah, we got it on the next take because we had done a few practices, right? So
like the timing was the camera went right with your head.
Yeah.
I noticed when you guys did it again that I was like, oh damn, that was actually really good.
Yeah. Well, because that was probably the fourth time that I had sort of telegraphed the move.
Yeah.
But then I was changing the intonation, I was changing the timing a little bit, so I was doing it one more time to show him how I was going to do it.
Did you tell him that?
No, but I also didn't tell him we were going for real this time. So I just did the read.
For him, like being him, it's much safer for him to do what he did. Because he can come out and just like be wet and it's fine.
Yeah.
You can't really.
Yeah, I can't go from dry to wet again.
Yeah. So if someone's going to screw that up, it would be him. So, if he has even the inkling of a thought that you're actually going for it makes sense for him to go for it. I will defend the actions of the camera.
Scrapyard Wars 10 is a banger. If you're into that, this VR one is freaking awesome. Did you watch this yet?
I have not. Dude, I've had no time.
This thing is so cool. It's a VR headset from 1994.
No, I'm going to watch it. I just have had, because of the house, I've been renovations, whatever.
Dude,
I've had no time.
Freaking awesome. Oh, dude. Like, underviewed videos. This one right here is probably the most underviewed video on the channel. Because it starts out with this, like, real footage of Plouf's car. And it's just me and Adam driving, right? This is probably one of the best intros we've ever done. Like, top 3 for sure.
The fact that there's the little, like, jiggle, too, is crazy.
Oh, dude, that motion platform is so cool. So if you haven't seen the video, like, man... what a cool setup.
So wild.
Is that incredible or what?
It's a really cool video.
Oh.
And like, dude, I've made some complaints about how long our videos are now. That's a 22-minute video.
Flies
Felt
by.
like it could have been 45.
Flies by.
Like, it's very dense.
Yep. So, man, I don't know. It's going to be a lot of fun for people who have made their way off the channel for one reason or another. And finally find their way back and are just like, man, why the heck did I stop watching? Because there's some really, really great videos in the library lately. Team's been absolutely freaking killing it.
You doing the crab thing underwater?
Oh, dude, did you see the person who like AI'd it onto actual crabs or something on Reddit?
Yeah, the Reddit's been fun.
It's so
bit of a rare moment, but the Reddit has been fun.
It is so uncomfortable to look at, but really funny. All right, hit me, Dan.
Linus, you said you're a big fan of Made in Canada. That show got me into the Tragically Hip. Do you enjoy their music? And did any of you watch their final performance? About a third of the country did.
I have to admit, Tragically Hip is one of those bands that I've heard of a billion times.
What? You don't? And
I probably would know their songs if I heard them.
You would know their songs.
But I never got into them. I'm sorry. If this helps me redeem my Canadianness a little bit, love the Bare Naked Ladies, listen to them a lot.
That helps. Bare Naked Ladies are great. Tragically Hip is fantastic. 100th Meridian is probably my favorite song of theirs. It's not the most popular, but it's probably my favorite one.
Also, Arrogant Worms, big fan.
Hi, little.dll.
Saw them live once.
Oh, really?
Arrogant Worms?
Yeah, at the Maple Ridge Center for the Performing Arts or whatever it's called.
Nice.
Like, Maple Ridge has like a tiny little theater that seats like 200 people or something.
Adorable.
And they performed that. It was great. They did this impromptu song called I Pulled My Groin. I pulled my groin. I pulled my groin. It just kind of went like that for a while.
Oh,
pretty great. It's a very if you're into it kind of humor.
Yeah.
Those guys. Anyway.
Yeah. Rush. My dad's a huge Rush fan. Rush is dope.
I didn't know they were Canadian.
You know who else is Canadian?
Uh-oh. Almost everybody, it seems.
Best named band in the world.
Hold on. Best named
Saying it ironically.
band in the world.
You have to know the story behind it to understand why I would say that. Chad already guessed it.
Simple Plan.
No. Are they Canadian?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Montreal.
Oh. Nickelback.
Nickelback. Why is that? What
Lead
makes
singer
them the best
guy, I
name?
think it was lead singer guy. One of them used to work at a coffee shop and used to constantly ask people if they wanted their Nickelback because they'd pay in cash, and then that's how much change there would be after they bought a coffee.
$1.95, 95 cents.
You want your Nickelback?
Yeah, I get it.
Let's name it our band.
It's a very
Okay.
Abbotsford. Their label is 604 Records,
Yeah.
which is kind of cool. It's our area code.
What a
best
unique
named band
way
around.
to name a record label.
What a name.
All right, cool. And yes, Night Shift 31, Carrot Juice's Murder is a great song.
Let's listen to this merch message. Luke, you mentioned that you're using Godot. What's the most complex thing you've done so far? Been learning game dev with it myself. Love how easy it is to pick up. Shout out to the Godot team.
Shout out to the Godot team for sure. Most complex thing I've done so far is not very complex. What?
Nipless Cage has a late guess for best named band. Jimmy Eat World. Doesn't abbreviate well on his shirt, though. I mean, not if you don't want to get blamed for everything, that's for sure.
Okay, most complicated thing. Yeah, I really haven't done a lot that's super complicated, to be honest. I know that's a really boring answer, but I haven't gotten that far into it. Right around when I started using it, my life got very busy and very complicated, so I haven't really done a ton of it.
Just wait till you have a kid if you ever do. Your life is not busy or complicated yet.
I think birds sound worse.
No, they're not.
You don't go to jail.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll reference my birds as if they're like kids or whatever every once in a while. It's not. No, that's not. Like they've been away from us for a long time right now, and I'm fine.
Oh yeah, they're not going to grow up and have to pay therapy.
Yeah. It's okay.
They're not going to have to do drugs about it.
They're okay. It's good. It's expensive. That part makes me want to cry myself to sleep, but not them being away from me. I'm excited for them to be back. It'll be nice. I like having them around. They're cool. It's not my child. These things are different. How are the birds? Birds are fine. They're at like the safest place they could possibly be. They're fine.
In a coal mine.
Nope. That would be a canary, not a budgie.
I mean, it'd probably work.
A budgie would work.
Yeah.
Would it work too well?
Yeah, I think so, actually.
I think that's kind of the problem.
I think that is the problem.
Could you have both of them in the cage, and then you could get like different levels. Be like a thermometer.
The problem is the budgie, I think, would just die. Like, just right away.
I've been outside.
That would suck. It'd be a terrible alarm. It constantly goes off. Have you seen?
It would be the everything's okay alarm.
Yeah, true.
What?
Have you seen the little contraptions that the miners would make to save the canaries?
Crazy.
Have you seen those?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're actually.
I like that they
wicked.
cared.
Yeah,
it's really nice.
Makes me happy.
Like,
and then
they
someone was
needed
like, they
them.
only cared because it cost so much to get another one. And I was like, shut up.
No,
I don't
they
believe
were
that.
life-saving technology, and they felt bad, but it was
Yeah.
all they had.
Yeah.
Up next, would you be willing to talk more about your experience with ADHD and working in a world that is not built for it? What's your advice to help others who are struggling to succeed like you have?
Good luck.
Great advice.
Every day is suffering, and it doesn't get better.
Thanks, Dan.
To the winner goes the spoils. See ya.
I don't know, man. I mean, so much of everything is just not accepting any outcome other than success. And to be clear, that's not always going to work. You might just you might be willing and able to try really hard, but you might just be really dumb, and your ideas might just be really bad.
You can still...
And it might not... I just mean what I mean is just trying really hard at something that's a bad idea won't be a recipe for success. You have to have a combination. You have to have a willingness to win. You have to have a fortunate situation. Luke and I often talk about how we grew up without a lot of money, but what we were both lucky to have was supportive families, right? And that's something that is worth more than any amount of money. So, we were very privileged in that way, for sure, right? And so you have to have an opportunity. You have to have just genetic lottery luck. There's a lot of things that have to align for success. But what every single successful person has in common, and I don't mean people who were handed money. I don't consider just the act of having money success. But people who earned a place in the world, what they all have in common is they all worked their butt off and didn't take failure as an option. And so that's, that's it.
People hate that answer, and we've gotten flamed for this answer repeatedly over time.
Yeah.
It doesn't change the answer.
Hustle culture is toxic. The grind set is whatever.
And that's fine.
Neat. But then just, you've got to define what your goals are.
Yeah, exactly.
But that's not what I'm being asked.
Yeah.
Right?
And there's no auto win button. So when people don't
Addo says ADHD person trying to focus in order to provide tips on ADHD. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Doing my best over here. I will never not try hard. That's what I told Badminton Insight when they came and did the collab, when they trained me like a pro for the day. So I did their professional training regimen, and it kicked my butt. And they were like, I can't believe you're still going. And I'm like, well, that's the only thing that I can offer any coach who has ever coached me, is that I will do my absolute best every single time. Sometimes my best will be fucking trash, and I just I won't hit a single shot. But I will do my best for the entire session. And when it's over, I will go have a bath, and then I will come back the next day and I will do my best. And my best might be trash again, but damn it, I will do my best. And that's all I can offer. And maybe part of it is just accepting that sometimes you're going to do your best and it's going to be trash, and you just have to keep doing it anyway, because anything else is not going to win. You will never win sandbagging it.
Linus, Alabaster Dawn, crosscode, quote-unquote sequel, got a demo. Maybe a while before 1.0, but from the sounds of it.
Mm-hmm. You okay over there?
Yep.
Wish list. What is this? Where's the demo? You can't tell me Alabaster Dawn has a demo.
You gotta go to the Steam.
Not have one. Well, why wouldn't they talk about it on their website?
It says right there, you scroll past it, it's up more.
You scrolled past it.
Oh boy.
What are you doing?
Where is it?
There, in the middle.
What, wish list?
That's wish list.
Yeah, that's not demo. You should talk about the demo. How would you not talk about your demo? Public demo. Here it is. I have to go to the blog.
Do they only have one blog?
They're like dummies. Everyone these days that's anything has two blogs.
Oh, John actually texted me. Hold on,
is he upset? What about secret third blog?
You can't make fun of me. I have two blogs.
He said, sorry about the links and permissions with the forum stuff. This week's been kind of a show for me. Don't worry about it, John. Relax. It's okay. Okay, what do we got here? Alabaster Dawn demo.
Don't apologize for anything. You have two blogs.
Yeah, he has twice as many blogs as this pathetic Radical Fish Games.
Imagine only have one blog.
Okay, so yeah, you just install it from Steam. First public demo. What is it?
Install it right now. Play on the show.
Saves from this demo are expected to be fully compatible with future early access and full versions.
Install it now.
We hope that you will enjoy a small taste of what's to come. You can also already leave feedback with Steam reviews. Oh, I wonder how the feedback is. Oh, I really
leave
hope it's...
feedback on a video of this WAN show by playing it now.
Alabaster Dawn. I'm not going to play it right now.
Why?
Because
we're now
I'm going
a
to wait.
review channel.
I'm going to wait.
You're going to wait for full release?
Oh, no user reviews yet. Oh, dude. If this game is anywhere near as good as I'm expecting, it will be a full release.
It's not early access, though, which is nice.
Yeah, I wasn't questioning it was going to be full release. I was saying, are you going to wait to play it until full release?
It's not even announced.
Oh, whatever.
I'll let Chad explain it to you.
Happen. Oh. Understood.
Dan.
I think he's recovering from that one.
Linus went to Luke, and it took a while to get over here to quite far away. Oh, fire tonight. It's not even the gonorrhea. L and D, we need the explain vid. Oh, that's an incoming. Linus, what's your favorite color?
How often are you? How many times are you going to curate this question, Dan?
I don't know. You just say a color, and then we can move on.
Oh my god! I
Just say it's a one word.
don't really have a favorite color. It's complicated.
Complicated. Moving on. Hi, DLL.
I don't have a favorite color.
It's in my
I
bag.
don't have one. I haven't picked
What's
it.
your favorite color?
Oh my god!
No.
What's your favorite band?
Okay.
Do you like Blink-182 or Sum 41?
You ain't a gator boy. Hi, DLL. Have you ordered the Pebble yet?
No, I
They're
haven't,
starting
actually.
to ship the white Pebble too.
Oh,
That's a question? I don't know.
No, I actually didn't get around to ordering one.
Yeah, really.
Okay. I'll get in touch.
Okay.
This might be a Luke question, actually. Last one I've got here. What do you think? Let's try it. Why does certain VODs, like WAN Show on Floatplane, stream very poorly to my TV using Cast? For the last 6 months, even the lowest quality only plays audio. The video freeze frames.
Well, the Floatplane casting feature is
Hot garbage?
questionably existent, and theoretically,
we haven't
hopefully,
put a lot of dev time into it.
no.
Sorry.
Well, neither has Google, so it is what it is.
Yeah.
Hopefully, theoretically, eventually, won't be necessarily because we will have a Floatplane app for TVs. It is not coming soon, but we have been working towards it for a while, and we will get there eventually. I know people have been wanting it. We have not been ignoring you. We're just a small team. It takes us time, but it's coming. So yeah. Sorry. There are, Oliva, I think is the name. Hydrovion is an option. There's a few. I've heard very good things about Hydrovion, but there's a few different options for like open source. Other people made apps for the TVs and stuff. You can use theirs. We want to have a first party version eventually because that's what people are going to look for. But there are other ones that, as far as my understanding goes, actually work quite well. So you can check those out. If I remember correctly, I talked to the Hydrovion guy a while ago, and it was super cool.
Last one I got here. Linus, the leather jacket, it has that middle. So for the two zippers, have both zipper pulls on each right side and tabs on the left. This way you can use it without the middle, without the second zipper.
Yes, that is the plan. So this middle section here, where there's a second zipper because it's designed by AI. Yes, this side is female, and this is male, and this is female, and this is male. So you can actually zip it together and make it like a slimmer fit by taking out the middle section if you want. So the stock fit will be a little bit on the huskier side, and then you'll be able to make it a slimmer fit by bringing it together. To be clear, no, it is not entirely designed by AI. Matthew from our Creator Warehouse design fashion team did generate a bunch of leather jackets. And so we did take a ton of inspiration from an AI generated leather jacket. So it has a bunch of like pockets that don't do anything and like little like straps and stuff that don't attach anything. And it has 2 front zippers, which was an AI innovation. But it took a lot of work still to turn that AI generated nonsense into something that's actually wearable by a human. And it's going to be awesome. We're calling it the Jensen. I haven't reached out lately, but I messaged our NVIDIA contact like months ago saying like, hey, what are the odds that we could gift Jensen one?
Oh my God.
And have him like wear it on stage or something, like, and the AI generated leather jacket. You don't think so? Why not?
Hell no.
Why not?
I think you should try.
You should definitely
You don't
try.
think he would?
Unquestionably, you should try.
You don't think that Jensen would like the story
I think
of
he
our jacket?
doesn't have the balls.
What?
It's a challenge.
What kind of a thing to say is that?
He should do it.
Well, yeah, he should do it. But why would you think that he would not be into wearing a jacket that was designed by AI?
Because it's designed poorly, and his whole thing is that he wants to show off good AI.
But he also talks a lot about AI as a tool for humans to do work. So, like, that's what it was. We used it for design inspiration, and it did some pretty wacky stuff. But as wacky as the stuff is, literally everyone that I show this jacket to in person is like, that's a super cool jacket. So, yeah, sure, it's covered in a bunch of buckles that have no purpose. But does a leather jacket need a purpose for a buckle other than to look cool?
Make it cost an obscene amount of money.
And then he'd like it?
Maybe. Like make it come across as like, it actually does look pretty good.
It does look good.
Yeah.
What do you...
What?
Float plane chat.
Oh.
Hold on, I'm trying to find a good shot of it where I'm not just like behind a thing. I think it's over here somewhere. Where do I put on the jacket? Oh yeah, I put on the jacket here. What would you guys think? Real leather, this is probably worth. Like what would you pay for this?
You make it tall?
Probably not at all. Sorry, Dan.
I was talking to Matthew and said, could I request a 1-of-1 sample tall and pay out the ass for it?
I think that if you're giving the money to Luke, he'd strongly prefer that it was nowhere near your ass. He wouldn't even want $1 if it was from your ass. But anyway, hold on, carry on.
But he'll take a bathroom one?
No, I said no.
No, he said
Truck
no.
stop?
Although it's...
Okay.
Someone in Float plane chat asked if I'd take one off the floor of a Japanese bathroom.
400, 600...
I mean, I use them for shower water.
200 to 300. Pokey Brick, I don't think you're being very realistic. 400, 800, 500 to 600, at least 400. I would not
real
pay.
leather? Like
Real
actual animals?
Yeah. 500, 400 to 500, 300,
US, that'd be like
$600
to $800.
I think that much of chat will be happy, not all of them, and Dan will be pleasantly surprised. I will say that much. I have some idea of pricing now.
I'd say somewhere between 350 and 450. That's my guess.
That's a very low guess, sir. For leather goods?
USD?
USD, yeah.
Oh.
That's a very low guess for like real actual leather with this many things.
It's very
that many things might change it. I remember,
yeah.
I don't know if you remember this. I had a leather jacket that I wore all the time.
No, I don't remember that. When was that?
This is a long time ago.
Okay.
And for not that long of a period of time. But I wore it a lot.
No, I do
for a
remember
while.
talking about this because you and I both lost like the fanciest jackets we'd ever bought. And
Yep.
it wasn't that far apart, I think.
Yep.
Yeah, I do remember that.
It was called, so it was from Danye Leather.
Oh, that's mine too.
And they like name their jackets, like people names.
Yeah.
And it was Luke.
Nice.
And I didn't know that until I had like picked it. And then I was like, no way. And then when it got stolen, I went to go back and buy another one and they were gone. But that was like, is Danye leather like real leather? Is that?
I don't think so.
Yep. I mean, they have different levels of quality. Mine one was real leather. It was the only medium tall, like weird not bomber that
because like they've got this one. Oh, it's on an insane sale. That might explain it.
They're not doing so hot.
Ah, I see.
Whoa.
That's a sale if I've ever seen a sale.
Is it only... There's only like one size left, though. That's pretty normal.
Okay, so it's like...
Yeah, it's only in
get
2XL.
it out of my inventory size.
Yeah.
New arrivals
So what's
for
something that's
men.
actually...
Let's look at this jacket.
Yeah,
It's-
the Asher.
Oh, okay, wow.
Oh, it's my brother's name.
This is Canadian, but this is a very simple jacket compared to the one you're showing.
Yes.
There's really not a lot going on here.
Yep.
Let's go try to find something a little bit more complicated.
Speaking of Canadian
Maybe
artists.
they don't have them. That
Why
one's a
you have to
little
go
bit
make
more.
things so complicated.
The Jackson, maybe?
I know he's not, but I love just thinking that that guy's just giving you a thumbs up.
Nice.
What up, dude? This guy too.
Hey, you want to go
Hey.
bowling?
Hey. I mean, that was a little bit more complicated.
Hey.
It's still not anywhere near so as yours. And I think part of the reason why I think it is because of his under thing that he has going on. So maybe not. But
Yeah. Okay.
that's 627. They're just all a lot more simple, is what I'm getting out of
Well,
this.
because it's easier to make.
That makes sense.
Yep.
And they're also a mass manufacturer.
Well, good luck us. I hope we sell a few. And I think some people will be pleasantly surprised, including Dan.
I added the word designer and immediately found a $38,000 jacket.
Yep.
Cool.
What do you got? Let's see it. Is it worth it?
Fendi, so no. But I mean, that was an impossible. Oh, it's not even leather.
Are companies still making fur? Is this fur?
Yeah, it's
Sheepskin.
animals. It's ram. It's male sheep.
Really? I thought fur was like...
Look at this guy. This looks like the guy from Game of Thrones almost. I don't know his character name or the actor name, so good luck.
Is there just one picture? They went to all the work to get a model and have him put it on, and they took one picture?
The shirt looks so bad. It's like a lot of money. I don't like this stuff. I'm going away. Theon Greyjoy, sure. I don't know their names.
All
But
right.
he looks kind of like that guy. If that's the right guy.
That's all I got.
Our worksman says fur is tremendously out of fashion, and Crystal says, yes, fur is still a thing. All right. Wow. Cool. Apparently the British Army still uses Canadian black and brown bear fur. Huh. CatOS says, I'm a furry. Does that count? The answer is no. We'll see you again next week. Same bad time, same bad channel.
Bye. Would that mean you have to use them? That's so much worse.
Skin them? It would be ethical.